Well, yeah. So Latham is dead on the floor, Miney and Ask. You guys come back from consciousness. Dane's overlooking 3 very large dragon eggs.
I'm like rolling them around, trying to figure out how I can like stack them and to carry more easily.
As I wake up and then I'm gonna see Latham. I guess I'll kind of roll over to him and he's obviously dead, right? He's probably like blood all over.
Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah, he's eyes closed, not breathing. It's yeah.
I mean, it's probably a little stinky. It's like been like a couple hours now, right?
People don't start to stink that soon, especially not in a cold cave.
Did he
Right.
shit himself yet?
Dear God.
He shit on the way here. We're lucky.
Yeah, we haven't eaten in days. We probably have eaten, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say that we haven't.
What's going on, guys? What's happening to Latham?
Well, what do you mean?
Who did this to him?
The bad guys.
That blue fucker. Don't worry about it. He's gone to a darker place now.
The blue guy, the guy you fought.
Yeah,
Oh, the guy from earlier.
Dragon.
dragon guy. Remember when he breathed lightning on you? That was fun.
Oh, now I remember. That was not fun. So, did we get anything from coming here? Or was this for nothing?
And we
We
just
got these, and I'll gesture to the 3 eggs that I'm like rolling around. They're heavy fuckers too.
We looted that chest, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was like the last thing we did.
I'm just trying to figure out what Phil would be, because I'm assuming it's sometime after we.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you guys. Yeah, like I would say, there's probably an hour between you guys like getting the dragon eggs and like looting that chest. I think, and like sitting down and basically waiting for those 2 to, wake up.
Also, hit die recovery is not rounded up.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the other thing that's rounded up in this fucking game?
Wait, which ones did you take? What did you take out of the box? Ogre. Apparently my shit didn't save when I wrote it down in my inventory.
I don't actually remember what's in the box.
String of
Roll up.
pearls, gold and sapphire rings. I think you took the 6
I took the pearls.
pearls.
Yeah.
Alright. And then Germ would be wearing a string of pearls and have a gold and sapphire ring on.
Wait, but I took the pearls. You got the pouch.
Oh, okay, I got the pouch. Alright, never mind. I'll just put that in my bag.
Germ, Phil, what's going on? Are we gonna take him back to town? Someone needs to take a look at him, right?
I mean,
We shouldn't leave him here.
no, we should not. And I am at a loss of what we ought to do just now. It's a,
Well, what do you mean? Just leave him here. Throw a little dirt on him.
absolutely. We know
That
that
is what I would do to you.
I mean, that'd be fine. I'll be dead. It doesn't matter to me.
We've got a cart. Put him and maybe 1 or 2 of the eggs on there as we head back to Greenest.
The least we could do is give him a proper burial if no one can help us.
Here's the thing. from what I understand, we didn't speak much. His mentor is nearby. The monk. The monk told us that. I think that we should see him there, but the logistics of that are complicated, to say the Triel, I believe. I don't think he has any family, so it seems most likely. I mean, do we know anything about Goliath? This is out of character. Can we make some sort of knowledge check? To like, it's unusual for him to be away from his family. I know that much, but does Phil know that?
Yeah. I mean,
Perhaps,
I think it'd just be like an intelligence roll.
perhaps we can find a cleric to help us talk to him and see what he wants us to do with his body.
What does a half beast man gonna do for us?
Clerics, they speak with the dead. It's a common thing here in Faerun.
I think what Phil says is probably our best bet, right? Bring him back to his mentor. We don't know. He hasn't mentioned any other family members. So how are we gonna get out of here? I suppose those dragon eggs aren't easy to move.
I assume the giant is just as hard to move.
There's
Ugh.
only 4 of us, and I am exhausted.
I could probably drag Latham behind me as I carry an egg. If you bound him up with rope until we get to the cart.
I mean,
I think teamwork. We can figure out how to get this thing out of here. Yeah.
I'll carry an egg.
No.
The eggs are what, 150 pounds?
This isn't really a good
The
job
eggs
for
are
me.
150.
Yeah, they're heavy and they're kind of, unwieldy. They're smoother than they look.
Do you think they would roll without cracking?
I don't know that I want to risk it. I've been playing with them, but
Maybe we should
intact
eat
dragon
one.
eggs probably
who
fetch a
are
fairer price than a
who are we
broken
bringing these eggs to?
greenest to start, and then I don't know.
No. We're hiding them, right?
How would we hide them?
For ourselves, we're gonna tell them that there's no dragon eggs here, and then we're gonna sell them.
You know someone who's interested in dragon eggs?
Who isn't interested in dragon eggs?
I am not interested in a dragon egg.
I scratch my chin.
I am interested in the money that could come from the dragon eggs.
Exactly, Dan.
I'm interested in dragon eggs.
Dragons are scary.
Bears, but do you get scared when you see a bear very far away from you?
Bears don't breathe lightning or fire on me.
Probably do.
I don't know what kind of bears you're meeting, but I'm not sure they're actually bears.
Sorry, I was busy having a large brain while you were having this discussion. What are we debating about?
Bears and dragons.
They want to bring
Which one is scarier?
No.
They
what
would-
to do with the egg.
They want to bring the eggs to greenness, but I say we hide them and say we didn't find anything.
So here is what I recall. Did the monk not say that we should report our findings to him in Triel? Like, I believe that our destinations for these eggs and the body of our fallen friend are one and the same.
That's not what we're debating.
Listen, I'm just saying we
Why
bring
would
them
we
one
should
egg.
Just not go back to green.
Where would we bury these eggs?
No, we're gonna take them with us to green.
No,
I mean to Trio.
I'm doing a thought experiment here with Germ. I mean, why bury them when we can just take them somewhere and then sell them?
But I didn't say bury them. I said hide them.
Where? That seems like a lot of work.
No, we should just take them with us.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
I agree with the elf.
Is what we came here to do, and we should see it through to the end.
Okay. You dumbasses. I'm saying we bring the eggs with us. When we get there, we hide them, tell them we didn't find anything, and then we find the highest bidder.
To Trio.
Yes.
Sure,
I mean, we can go
wherever. Just out of this cave is pretty much where I want to be right now. These fucking kobold traps and these blue ass dragons spitting lightning.
Yes, I'm not sure. Like, I imagine we'll have to use them as proof of the heroics of our friend Latham to have him brought back from. It's quite an expensive.
Maybe one of them
Rich.
for proof, and then the other two we sell.
We could sell the dragon egg to a wizard.
A wizard cannot resurrect anyone.
I don't know.
Maybe not of your caliber.
No wizard
Oh!
that walks this land can resurrect anyone.
I can't
I've heard of a gnome.
Filler
That
and cannot
well, he is
resurrect.
the best wizard. He claims he can do anything, even resurrect people, if he wishes it.
I think a wizard could probably resurrect someone.
Am I supposed to continue arguing about how wizards can't do that? We should just take him and the eggs to the strong, powerful religious order and be done with it.
In exchange, we should exchange the eggs for our friend back.
If that doesn't work, we can just eat them.
Eating them sounds kind of like a waste.
But they're really big eggs, and you could say that you did it.
How about some rest before we start moving along? Do you think we have enough time to rest in here?
You just slept for 3 hours.
Yeah,
Well, when do you feel rested after sleeping for only 3 hours?
when I haven't slept in days.
Well, like that 3 hours definitely not enough then. Why don't we take a short rest here, and then once we're nice and healthy, we'll get out of here. We'll bring everything to his order.
Now, you can rest on the cart.
And who's gonna drag the cart?
Yeah.
Tony?
Can he carry all this weight?
I mean, I can lug an egg.
We fucked up that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that donkey can carry like 600 pounds.
Hell,
All right,
More than that.
on the cart it is.
How
Yeah,
much
that
was the...
donkey? It can drag 5 times. Like it's a shit ton.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it can do a lot.
But
What's
it-
the
The
donkey
cart doesn't have a carry
pull?
weight. It just has a carry. It weighs 200. The donkey can pull 420, and it can drag some
Times 5.
amount times that.
Right? Isn't that? I
Yeah,
think it's
yeah,
that
yeah,
times
yeah.
5.
Yeah, 1900 at 3 pounds after the cart is hitched. Too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, but you have to include the 200 pounds of the cart.
But the cart, can the cart bear such a load?
Yeah. 200
Probably.
pounds?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Well, isn't Latham like probably 200 pounds himself, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if we can now drag a fucking ton but on the cart, then all these eggs plus corpse plus you two should be fine.
Eggs are like 450. Latham is like another 200.
450, 650. You still got like a fucking 1,000 pounds. Sorry, 800 pounds if you factor out the 200 pounds of the cart.
I think all of you plus Latham plus the eggs can fit on the cart.
All right, let's
Like,
get in that baby. Dude.
I mean,
I
Dane's
don't know how
kinda chunky.
big the cart is, but I'm just saying weight wise, I think technically all of you could fit on there. I don't think it's big enough to fit 6 medium creatures on it plus 3 basically medium sized dragon eggs. But weight wise it could.
Well, I mean, if we're getting out of here, I don't mind walking on our way back, and we're getting rested back there, and we could just put the eggs in the cart if they're troubled to be carrying.
All right. Well, sounds like we're going to Triel.
Is the cart parked outside the cave? Is that what we
Yeah.
left
Yeah.
it?
Cart and donkey are hopefully still outside the cave.
All right, you get the eggs. I'll get Latham's body. I should be able to just drag him along, right? I should be strong enough.
You could probably
Yeah.
actually carry him.
I think I can only carry one of these eggs at a time.
How much does Latham actually weigh?
Mako.
$2. $2.50. Oof. Chunky boy.
So
Oh,
with,
What's
do you have
my-
a fan on?
What's my carry limit?
15 times stir.
isn't your drag limit different though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Drake is like.
Drag's like times
4?
10 or times 5. That's times 5 because that's what the donkey is. Didn't we say it was times 5 or is it times 10?
Yeah, we definitely have to drag him. He is too heavy with his armor on.
Here we go. Carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
Oh, what?
Push, drag, or lift is twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score.
All right, I'm lifting this motherfucker up. My lifting capacity is 480.
How big is that? How much do the eggs weigh?
So 150 pounds.
150 pounds.
I could drag an egg.
That's probably your best bet.
So did we do that right with the donkey then?
Well, what's the donkey strength?
Is the donkey
I
the
think
same
it's because
thing?
the donkey is quadrupedal or some bullshit.
Right, I was saying, I think they have
Yeah.
a different rule. You're right. You're right.
Well, I'll lug them out here, and the rest of you get the eggs, and I guess we'll meet out by the cart.
I don't know if you really want me to drag an egg though. Wouldn't that break it?
I would assume an egg from a dragon is a little more sturdy than some pebbles on the floor.
Yeah, it's okay. I just double checked, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's 5 times its carry capacity for the donkey. So yeah, we're doing that right.
Alright, I'll start grabbing them and heading out.
So we could roll an egg though, with our 80 carry weight. rolling and dragging is ×2. Feasibly.
Yeah.
God, you're all so weak. Hoist an egg. Whoa. I will carefully start walking back with my egg, looking for any traps that we managed to miss.
Okay. All right. So. All right. Let's do this. Okay. All right. So, well, yeah, you guys are able to head outside and pack everything onto the cart that you need on the cart. And then, I guess where are you going back to Greenest?
I mean, had we
Is that where Tyrael is? Whatever his name is.
Trio is a
Trio.
place.
Oh, it's a place.
It's a place north of
Yes.
Greenest, right? Is that what it is?
I think it's northwest-ish. Or maybe it is north. Straight north.
El Terrell?
It's on the map. Can you guys not see it?
Is it
No.
El Terrell?
El Terrell.
Oh,
I
El
thought-
Terrell.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought that's what you guys were saying before. My bad.
That's quite a ways away.
Yeah, we have a 10 days worth of feed for the donkey.
Well, let me rephrase it a little bit. I guess no matter what, like, I mean, I guess you can, but like, assuming you actually like travel along like, a road or whatever, like you kind of have to go back through Greenest anyway.
Where are we?
You're like here, just south of Greenest.
We're like there in the hills somewhere. I have 2 days worth of rations. We could try and like hunt on the way, but I don't know. Hamish gets a bit hungry.
Well, we could stop at Greenest just to replenish and get some rest, and then be on our way at Dawnsbury.
I don't see why we shouldn't stop him.
Because we're now carrying what is possibly the most valuable treasure we'll ever come across in our lives.
A pearl with 100 gold.
No, 3 dragon eggs.
Oh.
We shouldn't let anybody know about these.
Well, we can camp right outside of town, hide the eggs, and just get some rest right outside. We don't have to necessarily enter it into town.
Fair enough. I think that would be wise.
Alright, then that seems like the plan, and guess we're gonna start moving.
Okay.
I guess we're just like so right outside of town, probably in some bushes or something. How are we gonna hide this? Hide these eggs?
Does somebody have a tent? Do I have a tent?
Didn't Ask have a tent?
Ew. For me.
Well, in this scenario, I mean, we can put the tent over the eggs.
Yeah, I think it's an egg tent now.
Yeah, okay.
We can buy another tent. A better one. Bigger one.
I mean, we could even go have some of us go into Greenest to pick up supplies.
I think that would be wise, but maybe not all.
Right, some of us would stay back to watch on the eggs.
You take turns going in. If people need stuff, or send money with people.
Anyone remember what time it was?
We left in the morning, didn't we? So
Yeah.
however long it
Yeah,
took
I
us to
feel
do
like
the
it was-
dungeon.
Well, but it
Alright.
took you. It left you in the morning, and it takes 6 hours to get there, right?
And then we
So like
waited
midday.
the expiration, then we waited
Wait
4
a minute,
hours
wait.
for one
I
for
thought-
them to wake up, right?
It's
I
probably
thought
like
it
night.
was 4. I thought it was 4 hours to get there. Once we knew we're, because like the first time we followed trail, shit.
I'm guessing it's like nighttime is my. That's what I would think, but
I'll say it's got to be close to evening at least now. Okay.
Yeah, it's around 6 or 7, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I guess we'll stop when we find a nice bush somewhere inside the tree lines, right outside of Greenest.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, okay.
I was gonna say, do you guys have anything you wanna buy in town? I can go in and purchase them for us while you guys
It's looking like
stay
that's
watch.
gonna be a decision for the morning.
probably.
We have enough supplies to last us through the night, because I mean we need coverings for these eggs.
Yeah.
What's the weather like, Lestat?
It's like a clear night sky.
I can sleep in the cart in the hay.
I have a bedroll. Nice little bedroll.
I will take first watch.
I will take first rest.
So, are you guys sleeping outside of Greenest?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. It would take us until about midnight to get there,
Right.
and there's no point in going into town at midnight.
Right. So yeah, you guys will just camp out.
Find a little place just off the road enough that not easily seen, and then pitch the tent, move the eggs in, and
Okay.
eat a ration.
Yeah, I suppose if you're taking first watch, you can wake me up whenever you need to go ahead, and I'll take second watch.
Gotcha.
Are rations uniform as an item?
Mechanically, yes, but
I mean, do
you
they?
could-
What are they usually? Bread, hard ass bread.
I mean, yeah. I think it's like
Hardtack.
it's like yeah. I think it's like a
Yours
sack
might-
lunch.
yeah, yours might be like lembus bread and
Yeah,
like some
hell
berries
yeah, I got
and
Limbus.
nuts.
Fuck y'all.
I was saying, I don't think it's literally just bread. I think it's like bread and probably like some maybe some fruits or something.
I
eat
probably
my
got, like-
bullshit bread and my dried fruit around. Is
Yeah.
there a campfire?
I,
Are we
you
gonna have
tell
a
me.
Campfire, guys.
Do we,
Fine
need,
either
do
way.
we need a campfire?
I mean, I can see by the light of the moon, so I don't really mind.
Yeah, I'm fine either way.
We're going to bed, so I don't see what a campfire is gonna do for us except bring us attention.
Keep you warm. Hello.
Ward off the animals.
Day needs some hardtack and some smoked fish that smells kind of awful, but he just devours.
So no campfire. All right, cool. Phil rolls out his bed mat and puts himself on it to meditate.
I make sure to feed Hamish.
You named that donkey.
Hamish is an integral part of this party.
Don't get attached to that donkey.
I think he should.
It's too
What's
late.
wrong? There's
If our
nothing wrong.
paladin can die, so can that fucking donkey.
I've known him less than a day, and already I value him more than all of you. If anything were to happen to him, I would kill all of you and then myself.
That's not reassuring
That's
at all.
not healthy.
I mean, I'm sure in the wake of our
Very
dear friend's passing, you're feeling quite a number of things, but
So listen to Hamish. You're the best. You can come with me on the boat when we get back to the sea. You can show you far lands. You can drag carts over there. It'll be great.
Donkeys are land animals.
And
They
Chips are
prefer to stay on the land.
It's not like you can't put him on a boat.
We'll see.
He's gonna get seasick.
I thought dwarves were land animals. Truly.
Aye, and you've seen me. I prefer the boat. Nothing like being out in the open water.
Nothing like some peace
Nothing
and
like some
quiet.
sleep, and I'll
Yeah,
pull out my bedroll.
yeah.
Like, get in that shit. I'm going to sleep. You wake me up when it's my watch.
They say as I begin strumming the lute loudly.
Oh, my Dragon Slaying song.
It's gonna come right up soon, don't worry.
I slayed a dragon, you know.
So the night passes without incident, and morning comes.
We don't need to roll hit die for like a long rest, right?
No, you just get half back,
And
rounded
then
down.
you just go to
apparently.
full health.
Yep, full
Yeah.
health and everything else.
Wow, really loving that uneven level, dude.
Super cool.
Are we all just waking up at the same time?
Uh,
I wake up much earlier.
That's true.
Where was
But I
our last
figured I would
watches?
just take
Probably
the
up.
watch over once he's rested, or once he's watched and I've fully rested. I'll just take over the watch. And nothing happened, so we're all good, right?
that is correct. Nothing happened. It's pretty quiet. But it is now morning, and you are outside Greenest.
Well, do we need anything before we head out? You guys need some supplies.
I have 9 days of rations remaining. And components to summon my familiar. I think I'm good. Unless the weather goes foul.
I don't know that we can get anything to save us from a foul weather, but I suppose it's time to head out.
I could use some rations if somebody's going in, or I can.
I have some rations to spare for this journey.
I have a ration.
Oh wait, how long are we gonna be on the road for? Is it
Mhm.
10 days?
I mean, I don't think. Oh well, Justine been there. Maybe
Been to where?
passing through to El Terrell.
I mean, I guess that's kind of up to you.
I think he's maybe passed through it, but I don't know that he
It's not like it's not
knows
like
the
a
knows the
super-
distance. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's mostly like a trade city. Like it's a pretty big city. Like it's an actual city, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Not like, I guess not like Baldur's Gate or anything, but it is like, you know, there's people there, and it's like a trade kind of thing. There's like a lot of merchants and shit.
Yeah,
along
but
the
I don't
road.
know that he know how far it is from Greenest.
Right.
So
With you.
I mean, you never know what can happen on the road. We could get waylaid or
All right, I'll head into town to buy
sidetracked.
some rations for us, and maybe even a tarp or another tent or something just to cover up the eggs on the cart.
I will give you what 50 silver,
You said 50 or 15?
50
Okay.
for rations and
Filler, you need anything?
well, that'd be just for rations.
Unless there's by some miracle a shop of scrolls, spells, and potionry popped up in Greenest overnight, I believe I'm quite well.
I'll let you
Thank
know
you.
if I find one.
I could use some rations.
He just kind of stares at her dead face like, you're not gonna, but he doesn't say anything.
I'll be on the lookout.
I'm gonna hand you a whole gold and just say, "Get me enough rations for the trip, there and back."
Oh, you're paying for me to ask? Thank you, buddy.
actually, I don't have silver, so I hand you 3 gold.
Wait, don't give me a silver?
I don't have a silver to give you.
Oh, okay. So you give me 3 gold.
Yeah, I'll give you 3 gold for 10 rations and another backpack if they have one.
Okay. I'll head into town. I found the. Did we ever come across a general store ish in Greenest? If not, I'll ask the guard.
Not initially, but yeah, I mean, the shops are beginning to open back up and stuff a little bit. So I mean, they're able to point you to one.
Yeah, and I'll go in and I'll ask the Greenland. I'm looking for rations. My party and I are about to head out on a journey, a long one, and I was wondering if I could have all the rations you guys have.
I'll have everything you have in this store, please. How much are you wanting to buy?
I was thinking of buying 40 rations. But I just don't know if the shops have 40 rations sitting there.
I was gonna say 40 is a lot.
Right.
They can give you 20.
Alright, I'll take 20. How much are rations?
That's a good question. I think it's no. not
5
gold.
silver for a
Is it
day
gold?
for it's
Yeah.
5 silver for 1 ration,
So
which is a day's worth of food.
So it's 1 gold.
That's 10, 1 gold, yeah.
20 times
and then
5 is
I'll
100.
ask-
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have an extra backpack?
Yes.
I'll take a backpack too. So much that. Where's the adventuring gear thing? I can't find it.
Page 150 of the PHP.
Is it everything you're buying?
Backpack, and I said, do you have any tents or a tarp, something along those lines? Something to cover a cart with. I suppose the tent would work. 1 or 2 tents.
Yeah, I would say yeah. They have a tent.
So I'll take a tent, a backpack, and the 20 rations then.
Okay.
How much is that total?
Well, the tent's 2 gold, and the
And 1 gold for
backpack
the
is also
ration.
2 gold.
So that's 5 gold total.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll hand her 5 gold. Yeah, and that's it. And I'm gonna sit nice doing business, and I'm gonna head out.
Well, as you're leaving the store, Governor Nighthill actually approaches you on the street and says, "Hail, Miney.
Hello, Governor. Good morning.
Good morning. My guards saw you coming to Greenest, and I wanted to know if, I guess, if
Well,
you're
it's just
if you
me.
found anything."
Yeah, we definitely found the camp, but the thing is, there's a lot of people in there, and we've been camping outside, which is why I'm buying supplies. I came back for supplies since we're on a stakeout. We don't want to go rushing in there. Things could be dangerous.
So they're still staging there.
Well, we're not sure. We've seen some movement in and out, but we want to be sure before we head in.
But I mean, you left yesterday morning. You you haven't even entered the camp?
Well, would you enter that camp? Well, I mean, we went to the
Well, you did
camp, but we
before.
haven't entered the cave.
I guess what's changed between...
Nothing's changed, but we just know how the dangers of it now, and we don't want to go rushing in again. I mean, are we in a rush? We know that they're not coming back, or at least they haven't come back yet. We don't see any movement.
Wait, are they there or are they not there? What are you staking out if they're not there?
Oh, we're staking out to make sure there's nobody in there before we head in there. What if there is people there and we just head in?
I see. Okay.
We're essentially scouting for now, and then once we know that there's nobody in there, then we'll go in and investigate further.
Uh, you should roll deception.
Sure. Oh, no worries about this stuff. Ooh.
Okay. Um, well, I guess, Leosin and I kind of... Is it just you?
It's just me back here today, just getting supplies.
Well, I guess I should let you know, Leosin, I think, expected, well, I guess I don't know what he expected, but before he left to El Terrell, he completely paid for horses for all of you to expedite your travel from here to El Terrell. So when you go back to your party, you should tell them that we have, I guess, how many of you are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 horses. No, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 horses in the stables, all kitted with riding gear, to make your travel to El Terrell that much faster.
That's very good to know. Thank you. I guess we will finish our stakeout, investigate, and we'll come back.
Okay.
And
Well,
I'll
good luck.
leave. Alright, and I'm gonna head back to the party. And I'll drop everything off. And I said, well, I met with governor and ran into the governor while I was in Greenest. And he said that he has a set of horses for us to expedite our travels to El Terrell. I didn't tell him that we already investigated the camp and found eggs in there yet, but I told him that we were still staking out the area.
What? Why? Couldn't you just
Well,
said
I
that
mean-
we went in the cave and didn't find anything and we could have just took the horses? Got there faster?
Well, I don't see you going in there. You could go in and
Oh,
there.
women, Jesus Christ. I mean, who's Jesus Christ?
Well, either way, we can go back and take the horses, or we could just be on our way.
Oh yeah, because it's not suspicious that we just lie to his face and 5 minutes later we just go back and they're like, oh yeah, we scouted the area.
Yep, we're probably gonna have to waste.
Yeah.
Look, we could just send the bard in to smooth it over.
Smooth over the fact that
I don't know how he's gonna smooth over the
to their
fact that I said
face?
we have not yet investigated and we're staking out the area.
Listen, Weak Knees just fucked us over horses, alright? We're gonna have to walk our happy asses all the way there.
oh,
How did it fuck
wait
us
a
about
day.
horses? We can still get the horses.
What, were you gonna steal them? I'm okay with that.
A day.
No. We can just wait till nightfall and just go
A
back.
day.
If we're gonna expedite our travels by a bunch, it's gonna save us time in the long run anyway. Unless you want to go in there and steal them. You did tell me they're in a stable and they're already well suited with riding gear and everything on it, so I'm assuming it's ready to go. But that seems like a lot to do just for some half a day is the time.
Listen, we're just gonna have to go in there and lie and say that you're a traitor.
Well, we
Are we-
shouldn't
We
do
are?
We could just leave at night.
That's the only way to fix this. We're just gonna have to tell them that Weak Knees over there is cultist insider.
I'm okay with that if you're willing to do that. If you're that impatient to get out of here, let's go for that.
That would make it infinitely worse for all of us.
Well, this is what Weak Knees did, okay? I didn't ask for this.
Why do you keep calling him that? Her, that.
Is that our name?
Just go in and make up a clever lie and take the horses. I don't get it.
Okay, if you're so smart, tell me which lie I should tell them.
I just told you.
Miney can go back into the town and say, she thought the horses might be good to get her back to the place. Yes.
How's she gonna pick all the horses?
I mean, horses aren't. Ropes. She can rope the horses together. Easy.
I suppose that makes sense. That part does, at least. She could say that they are good for an escape plan if things go dire.
This sounds like a bad plan. I am not good at lying. I cannot go back in there and lie like that again.
You're not gonna lie. Why'd you lie in the first place then?
Well, I was under the impression we wanted to hide the fact that we have eggs.
Yeah, just say we didn't find anything. Why'd you say that we didn't even do our job?
I can do it for
I mean,
you,
it seems like perhaps, signals got crossed here. Miney thought that we shouldn't let anyone know we have the eggs. That's a good thing. Right? Right?
From now on, Germ can do all the talking from now on.
I can fix this right now.
I'm fine with talking.
Mighty.
You're shifting into mining, is that what you said?
I'm shifting into Mighty right now.
Yeah, there we go. You can go in and fix this.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Can I have your clothes?
No, you cannot have my clothes.
Well, I need to look the part, don't I?
Alright, you can have my split now.
Hell yeah. We're gonna split this up.
I
and
spent
I'm
10 minutes stripping off my splint armor.
I just take off my chain shirt. Easy peasy.
Throw it on the ground. There you go.
So I assume that goes all through. That's all through. That's good.
I mean, yeah, you're just allowed to do it. So
It's gonna go
Yeah.
back into town.
Fix the problem, ask.
Go to the stables.
okay.
And I'm just like, is there anybody there?
Yeah, the stable hand or whatever is there.
Stable hand. I was told we have horses. Me and my party.
Ah, yeah, you're part of the Heroes of Greenest, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we have Leosin purchased horses for you and your party. And then he kind of points them out or whatever, and they're all sitting there. So when you and I guess the rest of you arrive, you can take the horses with you.
I kind of need them now. If you can halter them all together, that would be very helpful. We might need it for an escape plan.
You need all of them
Well, the horses, yes. If you tie them
by
together,
yourself?
yes. If you tie them all together by their their
Oh, I
necks.
understand. You don't have to tell me how to do my job.
Sorry.
Well, I don't feel super comfortable with that. They're gonna be safe here, and they're mostly just like Leosin bought them so you guys could go to El Terrell. It kind of feels like you're trying to take them.
Well, they are for us, are they not?
Yeah, but
No, hear me out here.
Leosin.
If we have them here, and I take them to my friends, we can simply just take them.
Where are
from the
where are the rest of your friends?
They're doing a scouting mission, and on the camp that we are supposed to be investigating, and I'm supposed to take these back so that we can expedite our mission.
Leosin was here like last night and paid for these last night.
Yes.
And weren't you guys on your mission?
What do you mean?
Well, how would you know that these horses were here? Why would you have come back for them?
I'm already here. I didn't
Yeah.
necessarily leave.
But you just said that you need them for your mission,
Yes.
and you left for that before Leosin came and decided to buy you guys horses.
We're still doing a reconnaissance. I was here to pick up rations because we are still investigating.
Oh god.
Not hard to understand why we would need a quick escape.
I'm not saying that. You have to understand this feels weird, right?
Do, but you do
You just
understand-
walk in here this morning, claim that you need these horses for your mission,
Yes.
and you left for the Nighthill gave you this mission hours before Leosin decided to pay me for these
Yes.
horses for you guys to travel to El Terrell with, and here you are this morning, walking in
Yes.
by yourself, wanting me to rope all 6 of my horses together so you could just walk out with them. How, like...
I suppose, but I mean, Nighthill did tell me that they were ready for us, and I don't see why it has to be an issue.
Because it's just you, and you want to rope them all together and take them someplace else.
Are you really going to make me travel all the way back to bring more people and waste their time, and when I could just send myself back with the horses?
Kind of? Like... I don't know what it is that Nightheld necessarily tasked you with. I just know that these are my horses, and Leosin paid me, right, to give these to you and your party to travel to El Terrell with.
If you don't give them to me, you're withholding them from my party now.
I'm not fully convinced that you're not just going to take these horses and leave.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
But I need 6 horses just
I
for...
think, just for my sake, okay, I care for these horses, okay, and you have to understand that I don't necessarily, all of this feels strange to me, and I just do me the horses are yours and your party, but how about you and your party just come back, and just so that way I know that everything is kind of above board right now.
Very far away. That's here. Let me just tell you. I'm sure.
So how did you travel from this place very far away and made it here?
Donkey in a cart. Fine. But I would like a horse so that I could get them in a faster escape. Because would you like to explain to everyone that we were, attacked and we couldn't run, and say maybe we were ambushed, yada yada, the whole thing.
I don't. Okay. I understand what you're saying. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know that your entire party hasn't already died to these cultists, and you're just coming in to try to reap whatever minimal reward you could take right now, and walk off with all 6 of my horses?
Why? I still don't understand why you think I would do that.
Why wouldn't you? Someone paid for 6 horses for you.
Fine.
I'm just saying, I would feel much better if they actually went to where they're supposed to go. You didn't. I don't necessarily owe you anything because Leosin paid for these, right? It's Leosin's money, and I would feel much better, actually giving these horses away to what he actually spent his gold on.
You would rather us die. But
you're saying that. I don't know that you're not all dead already.
Well,
okay?
then fine.
I just know what I know right now, and you're standing in front of me asking me to rope all 6 horses for you to just walk out of Greenest with. Okay? I would just feel more comfortable giving away my horses that someone else paid for if all of you were actually here.
If I could bring you another person, would that help you, make you feel better? We can't all leave our post.
Why didn't you all just come now?
Can't just leave our post.
It sounds like you can. You just said you could just walk away and grab another of your party.
1 out of 5 of us, but yeah, because you're causing us trouble.
Okay. They're my horses.
Would you like me to bring another person?
I'd like you to bring your whole party. I think I've been pretty clear about that.
Can't.
Okay, well, then when you can, however long that takes, these horses will be waiting here for you.
I just don't understand why you couldn't.
It's clear to me that you don't, and I really apologize for that, but I don't understand why you think you can just walk in and walk out with my horses.
Well, I want you to tell Leosin why we died then, and I'm going to walk out. And I'm gonna come back and tell the party that failed miserably.
Phil will volunteer to go in and sort it out.
Wait, you tell us the details of what happened?
I'm gonna tell you pretty much word for word what happened. This guy was an asshole, and he should quit being mean.
So are we just gonna wait for nightfall to go get these horses?
No, I'm gonna go get the fucking horses right now.
Listen, wait. Our shit's been. Just forget about the horses. Let's just walk there, okay? We're wasting so much.
This point it's a point of fucking principle. I'm going to get those horses.
If you walk in there, we might as well just all walk in there and be like, "LOL, JK, we're just kidding."
Phil begins walking towards town.
I need to redeem my name. I have just. My name is in shambles right now.
I'm all about crime. Let's just.
Listen. No, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna tell this peasant exactly who he is, a peasant, and ask him why he's hustling and hassling heroes who saved his town. I mean, it's over horses. It's not foolish to think maybe you were here to get us food and you thought, oh, it'll be great if we have horses to get. I mean, what is this
Literally
guy's
what I told
problem?
him.
He's brain dead. So we'll go in there and we'll get the horses. And if he doesn't want to give us the horses, then we'll put a little fire under his feet or something. I don't know. We're heroes here. We can shit on this town if we wanted to.
Listen, we should just steal the horses. What's he gonna do about it?
We don't have to steal anything. They're ours.
Hey, it made him. And he made it sound like it was stealing.
Well, you know what? Let's go in there and make him sound like a chicken fucker.
What an asshole, right?
Yeah, fuck
Sounds-
that guy.
He sounds like a horse fucker to me.
Yeah, that guy. He probably fucks his horses. That's you know what?
That he does, that's
Dane
why
probably
he-
knows him.
Still, it'd probably be best if we left most people here to guard the shit. And I
Eggs.
can say I appeared magically. That they don't know.
I want to kick his shit in. Can I come with you?
Yeah, well, obviously
Oh,
you need to come.
No,
You
no,
fucked
no.
it up.
No, it's me.
Well,
I'm
you
going.
fucked it up.
Okay, come on, Miney. Let's go.
I'll tell him that you're a powerful wizard and you can light some fire under his feet or something.
Let me come. I want to kick his.
I'll
ass.
explain the wizard. You can't. No, they already think it was Miney. Just, you already fucked it up. Let's go. And he
I wanna kick his
heads off.
ass.
Alright, we're heading back to the stable.
I'll walk to next to Ask and pat him on the back. There, buddy.
I'm just so mad.
Alright, I'm gonna approach the stable master or Grumpy like, look what you made me do. Now I gotta ask this great wizard to teleport back here.
Yes, and I have teleported back here. Corellin H. Christ.
Okay. Weren't you like
Hi.
far? Didn't you say you were far away?
Have you ever heard of
I
Stones
just
of
told you,
Speaking?
he's the greatest cleric of all time.
I'm a wizard. Jeez, oh my. All right, listen, peasant stable hand. This is how it works. We're heroes, adventurers, powerful people, tasked with tracking dragons that tore apart your village. You don't think I can receive messages from across the land on the mysterious veil of magic? That's how it works. I'm here now. We need those horses. It's our ass. So you could tie them together and give it to us, or we'll light some fire. I'm not gonna really light you on fire. I could shoot flames everywhere right now. What I mean is, I'll go find Nighthill. I'll tell him that we communicated about our need for the horses and asked Miney to get them, and you refused them, and he'll have you banished to whatever bumfuck farm you came from.
Let's have me roll intimidation.
You know I'm gonna roll super low.
So how about I hear everything you're saying, okay? I will admit I don't know anything about magic, okay? But what I do know is whether or not I'm getting swindled, okay? And to me, this whole situation is very weird, okay?
Yes, of course it's very weird. Has it not crossed your mind that there might be some reason that we, a band of adventurers sent to investigate a terrible secret place, can't tell you exactly what's going to happen here? We can't tell you why we all can't run into town and beg the stableman for the fucking horses.
So how about I go get Governor Nighthill, and because he knows what he's tasked you with, and then maybe all of us can figure this out.
You think you need to know what we've been tasked with in order to give us some fucking horses?
No, I don't need to know, but I need to feel comfortable with giving you my horses away. That's what I
They're
need,
our
and that's what I was
horses,
trying to
not
tell
your
Miney.
horse. These
Listen,
are our
he-
horses.
Listen, we're not gonna argue. He possesses the horses.
They're
get-
Leosans.
Go get
They're
Governor
Leosans
Nighthill.
horses.
Exactly,
We'll
so
sort
they
all
are not
this
your
out.
horse. He bought them for us,
Miney,
our
Miney,
horse.
Miney.
Do
Let
the
him
things
go
to him.
get-
Do the things
Well,
to him.
No, I'm not gonna set him on fire, even though I could. Let him go get the governor, and we'll sort this all out. If our friends are
At least
being-
put the curse on him, because he's
roasted-
annoying me now.
You know, the curse might be a good. maybe later. Go get the governor. We'll wait right here for you.
Alright, I'm gonna go loud and running down the street. Governor Nighthill!
No, Miney.
Governor
Wait,
Nighthill!
Go, Miney, come back. He's gonna go get the governor.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go get the governor.
Yeah, I'm going to, and then he will
Yeah,
walk
you
off.
do it. I believe it. All right, Miney, tie these horses together and let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm starting to
You know there's
outside.
people on the street, right?
Yeah, what are they
I
gonna
don't give a
stop
fuck.
us riding a bunch of fucking horses out of town? Fuck those people.
All right. Do you begin tying the horses together?
Yes.
All right, roll perception.
Are we being watched by people right now?
I need you both to roll perception. All right, Falarin, as you're tying the horses together, you spot a couple townspeople making their way over to the town guard by the gates,
Jesus
Like,
Christ, you human.
sprinting down the road.
I mean, we haven't stolen them yet. I guess we can
No.
just have them tied up for when the governor comes here and we straighten all of that out. God alive. You know what? I'm getting a wagon out of this, Miney. Keep tying them together. We're not leaving just yet, I guess. And he'll cross his arms and wait for the fucking governor.
Well, after a couple minutes, the stable hand and the governor walk down the street, walk up to you. What? Okay. What's going on?
So,
Governor,
remember how you told me that Leosin bought us some horses while I was here picking up supplies? I said, that's a great idea. Let me go pick up these horses while I'm here anyway, right? So I go and pick up these horses, and this peasant won't let me take his horses. So I had to summon the great wizard of all time and to come and just to prove to them that we're together.
Okay.
So
Couple
can you tell this
things.
guy that this is our horses and we need to get the hell out of here?
Couple things. I don't think it's super fair that you're calling Egan here a peasant.
Is he like your cousin, technically human noble or something, Governor? He's really worked us up here.
I can tell, and I would appreciate it if you calmed down a little bit because there's no reason to be disrespectful
Listen,
here.
Governor, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to whisper 2 words into your ears, and then we're going to take these horses and get out of here. And you know us, you trust us, we saved you, and we're not fucking assholes like this crazy little peasant stableman is making
But
us
you're
out to be.
kind of acting like it, and so
Sure, Phil will
I
walk
want to
over
give you
him.
the benefit of the doubt.
Phil will approach him.
Okay.
He'll whisper into his ear, "Dragon eggs."
Where are they?
In our possession.
But Miney told me you guys hadn't even begun your mission yet.
Mine was told that the need for secrecy is great. I apologize.
Why?
Like I said, they are in our possession.
No. I guess, why is there this need for secrecy if I'm the one who why lie to me, I guess is what I'm asking.
Oh, again, that's what the apology is for.
Okay. And he'll kind of entertain this a little bit and like turn around like from Igor or whatever, and like, so where's everybody else? Where are these dragon eggs?
Well, that we thought to spare you from, considering
Nope.
the danger.
Nope, I appreciate it, but I am the governor of Greenest. You guys saved my town from a dragon attack. I very much would like to know. I am the one who told you to go back and see if you could find anything. You did find something, but now you're purposefully withholding that information from me. You see how that's weird, right? I paid you.
Sure.
Okay. So why do you not trust me all of a sudden?
It's not a matter of trust, of course.
It sounds a lot like a lot of trust.
Let's say that the mother of these things that you shouldn't say so loudly because town has obviously become aware of our altercation finds out that you know that we have them and where we're going, and then she decides to return here. Or you could say, a band of adventurers disappeared and I never heard from them again.
And then she comes and attacks my town anyway.
You might be right. The logic that we had is, the best that we had. We've been through an ordeal.
I know, which is why I paid you handsomely for your time and your effort, and now you're repaying me by lying to my face.
There is a matter of urgency.
I understand that, which is why Leosin spent his money to
get
give
us
you guys horses.
Yes.
Right. Again, under the assumption that you guys would find something and come back here and I guess just be the reasonable people I kind of thought you were.
Listen, what we're about to do with these is not reasonable. We're about to haul them
What?
from here to Elturel. Yeah? And if every peasant stable hand in the whole realm knows that we're doing it, people who are stronger and meaner and wicked will come after us with them.
Thalarin, I understand that. What I don't understand, as you phrase peasants, okay? What I don't understand is why Miney felt the need to lie to me, the governor, the one who's paid you, the one who took you into to the sanctum during the dragon attack.
Listen, it was a bad call. That's what the apology was for, right?
But it sounds to me, according to Igor, it sounds like you doubled down on that, which is why he came to me.
Well, we really just didn't want to tell Igor what we were carrying.
It sounds like to me, based on what he was telling me, and for what you've been saying, is that you just lied to me and then tried to double down on the lie.
Well, we just told you exactly what's afoot. We need to leave. Would you, if it makes you feel better, I can tell you why we're in such a hurry and why we're why we're in such a fuss. Latham is dead. His body is rotting in the cart that our donkey cannot carry quickly enough to Elturel to have him resurrected from the dead in exchange for these dragon eggs to his order.
Jesus Christ, why didn't you just say that to begin with?
Listen, it's emotional distress. I know I handle it a little better than Miney here, but I am an elf. Regardless, we need the horses and we need to be gone hours ago.
I mean, okay,
she thought there's some horses.
Okay, I don't understand.
Leave, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
Obviously, this is a lot for just these horses. You could have just said that Latham was dead, for God's sakes. Jesus.
Well, we don't really want anyone to know that either. I mean, you can know that, obviously, but hopefully it won't be the case.
Obviously not. Miney lied to me.
Just know you know it now. We've already apologized for the original deception. You're fully informed of all the things. We killed the big blue dragon thing that stuck Dane.
So, okay. Alright, listen. Before you go, can you just be honest, for Christ's sake, and can you tell me, are they still at this camp? What is there, and are they planning another attack?
Oh, no, they're gone.
They're not even there.
No, the brass was there, it seems. Not a brass dragon or anything like that. The blue one. The rest of them are gone.
Okay. I don't see why that information needed to be hidden from me.
I'm going to be honest here, Governor Nighthawk. I thought that Leosin was the next step here and that you were out of it. It's not to downplay your generosity or, Green's centrality to the event, but it was kind of just like, go from here to Elturel, don't trouble Mr. Nighthill anymore because his town needs him, and I felt like we had been passed off as an adventuring party.
I tasked you yesterday morning with going back there to see if you could learn any information. And I gave you all, I think, a total of like 500 gold. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought that was Hold on, this is out of character. I thought that was the first time, and Leosin was the one who asked us to go back.
Yeah, me too.
Leosin was there. Wasn't Leosin there with the governor?
No, I thought he
Really?
just asked us to go, like it was just him this time.
Yeah, Leosin was the only one that asked us to go back this time, I thought.
From the
Oh, well
Beyond the
then,
Grave.
then maybe
Okay,
I'm
I would like to
conflating,
confirm
that's my
their
bad.
corroborate their events.
All right, well,
Like, he
that's
thanked
fine.
us for going the first time, and then Leosin was like, "Go back," and we were like, "That's dumb, but okay, we'll do that."
Gotcha. Okay, then that's my apologies. I was conflating that. Well, then backing up.
It's nothing to do with you personally or our trust or anything. It was mostly we thought that Greenest was done with us and this stage, and we were taking the trouble elsewhere, if you will.
Okay, that's fair. But
Nothing
I need-
nefarious or malevolent.
well,
just moving on.
well, you have to understand, okay, that Grannis is a small town, and people. There aren't super savvy people at like that germ fellow you're with, right? People like that come by all the time and try to stake stuff from our small village. And Igor here is just wanting to make sure that the money that someone else paid for is actually going to the people that person wanted them to go to. You can understand that, right?
Yes, I can, and I will rescind the If he's a peasant, then peasants are fine things to be. I apologize, Igor. You're a good man doing your duty. We just need to go. I'm gonna say that again because we still need to go, Governor Nighthill. Right now.
I agree. If you had just told me from the beginning that Latham had died,
It's been a tense few
would have
days,
been
and
gone.
I'm gonna give you an elven embrace and make it all better. How about that? And he opens his arms.
There's no need. That's fine. We don't need to do that.
No, I
The
insist.
apology is enough.
Okay, so I can get on our horses now and lead them away, and possibly never see you again. I'll miss you, Governor Nighthill, but we need to go. And as he's saying this, he's climbing into the lead horse's saddle.
Yes, you just go.
Yes, good day, humans. Fare you well. And
Goodbye, peasant.
we're leading the horses away. We're riding the horses away.
Yes, you do. And the guards watch you like all the way out, but they don't. They leave you alone.
Fucking humans. Do you know how intrigue like this would have...
I'd say that was smooth as butter.
I mean, is this how all human intrigues go? I mean, did you offer the stable hand any money? I mean...
I don't have much money to begin with.
That's it then. Usually you have to offer them money and then berate them. Alright, either way, these are some nice horses. I forgot to get the wagon. Too late now.
We want to
Oh,
go
well.
back. I'm sure we could go back.
No. We've wasted enough time. We need to get on the road.
Okay. I guess I'll tell the party what happened. They said we got the horses.
How did you get them from that asshole horseman?
Well, we had to clue Governor Nighthill into the whole thing, and our secrecy is probably blown.
We have to get the
Oh,
manager.
well.
What a dumb motherfucker.
Secrecy. He should. I'm sure he knew everything to begin with, didn't he?
Look, we have horses. We can kill this donkey and be on our way.
Don't say it so loud. Dane can hear you.
I'm gonna say you should see the way Dane's been on that donkey. I don't know if you want to kill him.
Yeah, Dane, it's time to slay the donkey.
What? Why?
It can't travel as fast as the horses.
We got bigger and better things here now.
I mean, I'm all for hooking the horses up to the cart, but can we just like have the donkey just like follow along?
We can keep it's gonna die of exhaustion.
How about this? We'll cook the donkey in the best dwarven fashion. That's what you do, right? When the donkey gets old, you cook and eat it?
We don't have
You
to
can
kill the
you can,
donkey.
you
I
can
mean-
have my shit donkey meat.
Are these what kind of horses are these? Are these riding horses or draft horses?
Riding horses.
Just
Yeah.
attach the wagon to the horse, and then put the donkey in the wagon.
Yeah, easy clap.
You're gonna put the donkey in the wagon with the delicate dragon eggs and our friend's dead body.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No,
we're gonna eat that
no.
donkey right now.
How about I just take the donkey back to town and sell it?
Oh my god.
We'll just sell them off just like that.
Yeah, just
wanna
give him back
go
to the
into
stable
town?
hand.
You want to go into town that we just been in and argued with the governors and barely escaped with our lives and reputations intact to sell the donkey. Oh.
I didn't argue with the governor.
I'm just
I
saying
was-
we can eat the donkey. There's no point in not eating the donkey. I'm hungry.
The fuck you?
Rations here. I bought
Fucking
some
eat
rations while I was
donkeys.
there.
The fuck's wrong with you?
Is there any dried fruit in those rations?
Were there any dry fruits in these rations?
I mean, they're just rations.
I eat
Right.
the dried fruit in the rations.
Say this
I
for
eat it.
dry fruits.
Well, it sounds like everything got all bollocksed up in greenest. I'm just gonna scribble out an "we're sorry" note on the donkey, and I'm just gonna slap its ass and send it towards greenest.
It's gonna abandon
Okay.
the donkey.
I mean, donkeys can survive on their own. They eat grass. There's plenty of grass around here.
So I'll look to somebody who has paper,
Is that why it's called
Or-
greenest?
I give you the
writing
paper
implement.
and the writing
That's
implement.
just a
Weird.
moment ago, you were willing to die for that donkey, and now you just seen some bigger, better horses, and you just pass them along.
I'm a little offended. I think we should. You should just.
I'm
bring
a little
that
offended for
donkey.
the donkey. I mean,
I mean, donkeys.
He's
don't
not going to
go that
keep up.
slow.
This one wants to eat him. I see the look in his eyes.
the look in your eyes, you're willing to give him up that easily?
Dwarven tradition. I'm sorry if it's
He-
not your
Yeah.
dwarven tradition. I guess
I don't know what fucking dwarves you've met.
every
But-
dwarf has a different tradition. I've never met any
Eating
dwarves. What
donkeys.
kind of elf
Yeah,
are you taking
yeah.
me for?
Uh huh. That's fucking racist. All dwarves are the same. All dwarves eat donkeys.
I mean,
I think
The
that's
hell?
what- I think
That's-
the donkey
What
needs
the
to
hell?
Keep up.
That's just the word around Evermeet. They say, you know, the dwarves they take their
Oh.
donkeys into the mines.
Those
and when the donkey
dwarves.
is too old to carry ore, they eat the donkey. That's what they tell us.
Come on. You're better than this.
Yes. Anyway, I've taken the initiative here and the courtesy to
Hamish.
write your note for you. Here it is. I give him a
It-
note.
Is it in common
It is.
or
It says,
dwarvish?
sorry, we can't come back. Here's the donkey. And then in Elvish below that it says, fuck you.
Oh, I like this little like filigree script thing. It
Yes,
looks
that's
pretty.
My signature.
Signature.
It's my signature, yes.
That looks nice. Maybe they'll like this. I'll put it on the donkey. All right, Hamish. And I'm back to greenest.
I just think you could keep up with.
Gone
us.
now. Gone now. Get. And I'll turn to one of the horses that hasn't been saddled up. All right, Hamish too.
If it wants
It's your
to
turn
follow
now.
this, it can.
The donkey's gone. Leave it be.
I think it can make it.
I think it barely could make it back to greenest on its own.
Donkeys are sturdy animals.
That's
at-
not the
It's
He
also
walks.
like Greenest is a whole town. Somebody's just gonna see a donkey out there, dude.
He walks lopsided. I'm not
We're like
sure he's gonna
like what? Maybe a football field or 2 football fields away from town.
I was say, I assumed you guys were like, yeah, a 10-minute walk from town. Like,
make something like that, yeah.
Donkeys go to water, right? He'll be fine.
He'll be found. And somebody like
Yeah, somebody will find him.
somebody who doesn't speak English will be like, huh?
Yeah,
this
maybe
is pretty. I'm gonna put this on a wall.
goblins.
And
But
some
some
elves, some
bugbears.
layers can be like, "What the fuck?"
Those kobolds will find them.
Kobolds and all
Nice
left.
meal out of it.
Regardless, we need to get on the road.
Irregardless, we should get on the road.
That's. Listen,
Oh, I bought some tents, by the way. We could cover up the eggs a little better. I should put those in my character sheet.
brilliant.
So we're riding
We are riding with a cart.
with a cart.
You don't need skills to ride anymore, right? Like you can
No.
just ride.
No. You don't need skills.
There's like vehicle proficiency if like shit happens and you need to like make a check or something.
Yeah, you're not going to
Because-
be able to like fight on horseback pretty good. I think there's disadvantages for that.
You have to have a feat for it.
Yeah, I was going to say. So like, but, and I think without a feat or maybe skills, like doesn't it take like a minute or two to actually like mount it? Or a turn maybe? I don't know, there's something weird with that too.
Oh, I'm gonna hand Dane his 10 rations.
Hooray! And my backpack.
Can I have my 40 rations? My 20 rations or whatever.
I'll hand you 10 too.
I said here and back.
Well, that's all the town could offer.
Well, that's fine, I suppose.
Put the tent over the.
Oh, you got me
eggs
rations,
for
Vance?
two-
Thank you.
Over the eggs.
No, I didn't get you any.
What?
You eat rats.
Yeah, rat shins.
There are no rats in this. Go away, tiny
Are you
man.
two having this conversation while we're thundering down the lane?
You're replying.
I'm asking you as I thunder down the lane. I'm just
Yes.
interested.
I think Phil's
I'm
hot.
trying-
Very, very skillful banter. Good day.
It's happened more than once.
I forgot to show you guys this handout, so I'm going to show it to you now. That's the room in the fight you had with
Drink a try.
Oh, that's
Fine,
Latham died. It's pretty cool.
Blue guy.
Oh, you should edit it where his dead body's down there. And there's
Just
blood
draw
from
on
the
it.
spear. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. So it takes 6 days to travel to El Terrell.
I don't remember us ever traveling for 6 days in our last campaign, so this is exciting and new. To see how
I think
happy
our
Lestatt-
last campaign
big
barely
last
went
campaign.
6 days. I think it was barely 6 days. Wasn't our last campaign only like a week long or something?
Yeah, it was short. It was a quicker one.
Yeah.
Barovia's
I mean,
like
a lot happened in those days, man.
Barovia's like what, half the size of like this area.
Yeah, I was gonna say Barovia's not. Yeah, it's like smaller than that even. It's way smaller than that.
Yeah, it's way edge to edge is like 400 miles.
Tell us
Well-
about our travel.
I mean, traveling to El Terrell is pretty uneventful. So, you guys travel past a couple merchant caravans, and a couple things of that nature. But for the most part, like nobody really bothers you. Nothing comes out of the trees to attack you. You go past a couple cities, or towns, I guess I should say. Of I want this. Oh, I see. I do this. Let's do that, and that, and that, and that. Yeah, you guys kind of travel past or through Burdusk and another city called Scorn Numel. But yeah, like I said, it's actually pretty, I guess thankfully, uneventful. Scornubel is a pretty major stop. It's also known as the Caravan City, and it's a pretty major trade stop for caravans and stuff. So across there is definitely where you see the most people. But
I
Do
guess
they
while
have
we're here,
anything worth buying here?
we want to pick up a new
I
wagon while we're here.
I was to say, yeah, I mean, they'd have like adventuring gear and stuff of that nature. I mean, you're not going to be able to find like magic items here, but
So no scrolls.
no, not really. It's mostly going to be merchants and stuff, like like just basic kind of.
We could always
Unless
Jeremy, we
unless
could try and
I
find
get
those gems that we picked up.
you could try that. That you could certainly try. There's definitely a market for gems. I would say that if you wanted to try to find something that's like magical or something that's maybe worth a bit more, like you probably could, but you'd have to spend time there, like asking around and trying to find the right person.
So it's been by the time we get here, it's what 4 or 5 days? 5 days?
It's been 4 days, yeah.
Okay.
Or
So
5, yeah, no, 5 days.
okay. Since we left Greenest,
Yes.
so it's technically been 6 days since Latham died.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and find a cleric in Scornabel to try and make the corpse not decay anymore, because I'm sure it's probably starting to smell.
If you, I mean, can we spare an evening in Scornubel, boys?
I don't see why not.
Probably.
While you're looking for a cleric, I'll go on the hunt for scrolls.
I guess what spell are you specifically looking for?
Someone to cast Gentle Repose. 2nd level.
Right, Gentle Repose. Yeah, that's right.
It's even a ritual. Any Kelemvor clerics or
All right. Well, yeah. Let's have you roll something.
perception? Investigation?
Yeah, I'm thinking investigation. Same thing to you. Who was it? Phil?
That's a shitty roll.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't find anything, Phil. No one you talk to is able to point you in the right direction or has heard anything about any sort of scrolls. Dane, on the other hand, does find a cleric who is willing to cast Gentle Repose for a fee. And I used to have this
Oh yeah,
thing, and
for services.
now I can't fucking find it. Was it a 2nd level spell?
2nd level spell.
So it's going to be 40 gold.
Sure.
Is what
Can
he
you
will ask.
Can you cover that, Dane?
Dane's got it.
All right. Then yeah. with a pinch of salt and a copper piece placed on each of Latham's eyes, he ritually casts gentle repose on his body.
Oh, thank you.
Can he just bring him back?
He can't do that.
It's probably be more expensive than I can afford, but at least this way we can get him buried without more smell coming off of the body.
From what I understand, we have a higher likelihood of him returning to his body if someone from his order performs the ritual. It's a very mysterious thing, but I believe that he has to consent.
Well, anyway, we can decide that later. But for now, he should be all right.
Does this prayer extend our time limit? If we were to have a mishap on the road or cleric weren't immediately available, does this help with that?
The cleric tells you yes. Yes, it does.
Okay, thank you.
And he says that it'll last 10 days.
So we now have 13-ish? Or no.
Depends on the spell.
Well, Revivify obviously isn't in the cards. It's long past that. The next one
Yeah.
is Raise Dead. 10 days, so...
We're still in raised dead range.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's it for me, unless you guys would like to, relax, see the town. I mean, I turned up nothing in my pursuit.
I've got what I need. I'm worried about getting Latham back at this point.
Wait, we're staying the night here?
I mean, I guess it would depend entirely on when we arrived. I figured we would. Like if we were gonna have to spend time here.
Germ goes to the
You
bar.
would've- I was like, you would have gotten there like sometime in like the morning or mid morning, and finding the cleric and hoping to find scrolls is going to take you like all the way until nighttime, just about.
Okay.
Like all the way till dinner time. It takes you the whole day to do those things.
Alright, Germ's been at the tavern the whole time then.
Okay.
Which
Sure.
town? Germ.
I don't know what tavern's in the town. Is it just one?
Well, we have the Dusty Hoof, we have the Jaded Unicorn, we have the Randy Wench, and we have the
Let's go to
Raging Lion.
Let's go to the Randy. Oh wait, the Raging Lion. That sounds like something Latham would have liked.
Randy Winch.
I want to visit the wench though.
I
You of all people, mind you want to visit the Randy Winch?
Interesting.
I mean, I guess we could always do a bit of an old tavern crawl.
Oh, tavern crawl! I'd be game for that.
I despise taverns.
Well, I mean, it's a dwarven ritual, I hear, to crawl the taverns,
I
much like eating their goats. Yes.
get not the latter, but I
See
drink
how
an
I
ale.
tied the two together, and now you have to admit to being a goat fucker.
Aye, it's like when I ask you, why did you stop being your wife?
Exactly.
Hey.
Wait, so...
So we doing this? We getting fucked up or what, boys?
Germ's
Wait.
The eggs.
Yes. Fuck.
Another,
Well, I can
Another
watch the
time.
eggs while you boys have fun in there.
Yeah, you can be a nerd and watch eggs while we go party.
That
Oh
feels
my.
unfair. I mean, it already feels kind of icky. Our friend is dead, and we're talking about rest and relaxation.
Well, he's not rotting.
I mean, he's not now.
Whole days, and what are we gonna do? Ride
You
on
know
the-
what? We should go to bed early and get up early and hit the road. That's That's what we should.
Why don't we just buy a bunch of bottles and just go to the to the cart?
To the
Want to
wagon.
drink and
you
drive?
mean? To the one of you guys bought a wagon, right?
I have a cart. The eggs are on.
We can buy a wagon now, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
We could go boost a wagon and blow this town with booze. There are no laws against drunk driving in human lands.
Hell yeah! finally this. God damn it! Finally, this elf sounds pretty good.
All right. But we can't. We have to. How many horses can we lash together to pull a wagon? You know
4?
what? Fuck a wagon.
2 to 4.
Why don't we get a carriage?
Ooh, la-di-da, I want a carriage. My name is Falarin.
I
Wow.
mean,
Too good for the cart?
I'll fork up for the carriage.
Ask around, see how much it is. Maybe we can put something together and purchase one.
The mighty chariot.
How much are carriages?
100 gold.
Actually, that's not terrible.
That's so cheap. What the hell?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's get one with the riding bench in the front for 2. You know, we'll do it in style.
Yeah, let's purchase. Can we have a carriage and a wagon since we have the horses for it?
How many horses do we have? One.
You
One
have
for each, right?
You have 6 horses. Yeah, because they
6-horse carriage. This is gonna be it.
Oh, we could just put 4 horses on the carriage and 2 horses on the wagon. The wagon could be our supplies while we are in the carriage.
Oh, brilliant! We're like a caravan. Yes.
We are now merchants.
Let's just drop this whole thing.
I already was a merchant.
I mean, I don't think we should just. That's a little much, but maybe when we're done, you know, retired from our adventures or something. I don't know.
The one and done.
Of you to assume we're not all going to die.
Well, if we do it, we'll do it in style, on the back of a carriage.
Do not fear death.
You guys are able to find both here, by the way.
So we buy a carriage and a wagon. How much gold is that?
100, right?
Carriage is
135
100.
total.
135. There's 5 of us. It's like
35.
27 gold each.
yeah, I'll do it. I'll do 27.
Oh, 25. I'll put 27 in.
Fuck it. Can I sell the cart?
No.
Huh?
Not the wagon, the cart.
Yeah, no. We can't. I mean, do you want to do the transfer in the city?
I mean, I figured. Well, did we go into the city with the eggs?
I assume we
Over
Yeah.
with the tent over it. I'm assuming we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
So I figure we
Yeah.
buy the new, transfer, the cargo, and then I can sell the cart.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think we just ditched the cart outside of town. That's just me, though. I wouldn't risk it. That's just.
The elf has a good point.
Yeah, that car could be traced
Listen,
back.
listen.
It's
Listen,
better we just
I
dump
will
it.
write a fancy note and put it on the cart and slap the cart on its ass and send it back to Sconyville. Someone will find it, I'm sure.
I mean, we could just have like free cart. Just free cart. 2 words, easy. And just leave it outside of town. You can put your fancy scrawl on it again.
It's
It
2
was
words.
it was a joke about the. Never mind. Just
Wait,
let's
what?
not do it in town.
Oh yeah.
Or
Whatever.
We could
whatever.
do
We
the
got
transfer
the
outside of town.
booze. Jerem, did you get the booze?
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're going to win. Just
I got a nice bottle of wine for you.
No, that's piss.
It's not this. I bet.
This one is not piss, I swear.
And can't piss an entire barrel.
Okay, okay. Miney, I'm gonna give you my bottle of wine, and you see if it's piss,
I don't.
and then I'll drink it.
I don't drink. Maybe Dane. Dane's a connoisseur of wines.
Dane, I will allow you to taste my wine for me.
Sure.
All right. When we get out of town, though, we should get out of here.
I mean, are we? I thought we were buying a big barrel. Yeah, like what ask then. Like I'm not gonna. I can't carry a big barrel of liquor.
We can just affix it to the back of the carriage.
Well, that's why I assume we were gonna go get the carriage and then bring the carriage to the tavern and just.
I mean, we don't have to get wine. We could get mead or
Yeah, gallons of ale.
get one of those tart fruit ales. Yes.
Telling you, it's called the Randy Winter reason. It's not just alcohol.
What do
Wait,
you mean?
Wait, so we all threw down for the cart, right? 27 gold, you said it was?
27 gold
27.
each.
Yeah. How much for a cask of booze?
A gallon of ale is 2 silver.
So
A
how many
pitcher.
gallons does a barrel hold?
A 50-gallon barrel?
How much does a keg hold?
Like
Let's
those,
see. Barrels as adventuring gear.
Half barrel is 30 gallons supposedly.
Well, barrel in D&D can hold 40 gallons of liquid.
Hell yeah!
It weighs. Well, it weighs. Does it weigh 70 pounds with the liquid or 70 pounds without the liquid?
I'm assuming with. Because that would be a pretty heavy barrel
That'd be a
without.
fucking heavy ass barrel.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Barrels are
Yeah.
probably not 70 pounds without.
I'll say, is a barrel 70 pounds?
I mean, that thing's heavier than everything else on the adventuring gear table.
Actually,
It might.
a keg weighs 161 pounds.
Jeez.
Just by itself?
But
Yeah.
no, like a keg, like a full keg weighs 161 pounds, and they're made out of aluminum.
Yeah, it might.
I'm googling it. Those are like
The
it's empty though.
The beer to fill up a keg is 130 pounds. So let's like it's 200 pounds for a fucking full barrel, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
the hunting trap apparently weighs 25, so maybe.
I was gonna say, I have a feeling barrels are kind of heavy.
Yeah,
I think we're only gonna be able to rock one.
but we'll have a great time doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying we shouldn't get the booze.
all right, how much are we all throwing on for the barrel?
Empty barrels are 2 gold. I don't know how much a barrel of wine or whatever is going to cost.
I think we settle on beer, right?
Yeah, a gallon is 2 silver, but I don't know if. Where is the brewery?
Right. Well,
4
I
gold.
mean-
Fuck it, dude. Like even if we just took the gallon times 40, so 8 gold. I don't think this is something that we would talk about for very long.
Okay.
I'll buy them.
Right.
You know what?
Booze time.
Phil chooses the booze, so he buys it. Because that puts him at 475 gold. That's a nice round number.
okay.
It's a nice tart saison. Fuck you guys. And I guess we're gonna get out of town. We're not actually gonna sleep in town, right? Like we're gonna fuck off.
Sleeping in the carriage. Let's go.
Sounds about right.
Okay.
Dane will man the wagon.
Phil rides shotgun in the carriage. He's not gonna drive it though.
I sleep inside.
That's peasant work.
I sleep next to Ask.
So Miney's driving the carriage. Is that cool with you?
Sure. Mighty's never driven one, but sure.
Oh,
You'll do great. Don't worry.
I'll sleep next to Miney actually on the other one.
No, I'm sitting shotgun, dude. Miney's driving.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Riding shotgun in a carriage is a real thing. It's you sit to the right of the driver and you have a shotgun. There are no shotguns here, but I have wizardry, so.
Yes, yes, we've all played Red Dead Redemption.
That's true.
Okay, well, leaving the city, you guys are able to kind of pull off the road or whatever and camp out that night. With no issue.
Hell yeah. It's a nice
Do you
drunk
guys have
night.
6 horses, a carriage, a wagon, and a cart? No, you're leaving the cart.
The cart's on the side of the road with a note that says "fuck you" in Elvish on the bottom. The free card on top.
Right.
Kind of a free cart.
And then traveling to El Terrell?
Yep.
All right.
We're doing it in style now, boys.
Doing it in style.
With Wiccan and Bernie's right beside me and 3 dragon eggs in the back.
Wait, you're letting him sit shotgun on your wagon?
Yeah.
It's just a dead Lathan sitting there by
Seems a little
He's just
disrespectful.
propped up, you know?
Looks more intimidating than any bandits to see,
Does he have his armor still
big
on?
old Goliath. Do we... I don't think we...
Yeah, we never disrobed him, dude. Why would we?
Oh.
I mean, I don't need it. I don't need it.
I wish I had a picture for El Terrell, but I guess I don't.
I think I can find one.
Yeah, I don't think there is one. That's okay. It's not like it's like a super fancy city anyway. I think Score Nouvelle is technically bigger, so, but it's more of like a merchant hub than El Terrell is.
It's kind of fancy.
Kinda. El Terrell is a large, orderly city overlooking the river Shianzar, which I have for bonk. It's filled with merchants, river traders, farmers markets. The most distinguishing feature here in El Terrell is a brilliant magical light that hovers above it, illuminating it day and night.
Ah, the companion.
This light is visible for almost every corner of Oh, I see. This light is visible from almost every corner of El Tugard, which El Terrell is the capital of. I'm not exactly sure specifically of what El Tugard holds, but it is probably some amount of square footage around this. So actually, on your way over, you guys would have seen this light. Maybe even from where you guys spent the night from. But yeah, you arrive in town. And I guess you guys begin asking for Leosin? Or
The order.
The order, yeah.
the
What was-
Order?
It's the order of the gauntlet, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry, I was looking stuff up, but I'm not.
no,
like,
you're fine. I was gonna ask though. Uh, my researcher feature allows me to know kind of where places of learning are, where information might be tucked away. Are there any notable places like that in this town? Like a library or university?
No, there's not going to be anything like that in this town, unfortunately. Again, it's mostly just merchants, river traders, farms. There's really not an area for.
Can
Study.
I find us a place to stay?
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna have to spend the day doing that, though.
Sure. Guys, just watch the wagon here for a sec. I'm gonna go see if I can find us a place to hide out.
I mean, I think then if we just find the order, then I mean,
Oh.
surely they'll accommodate us.
Maybe, yeah, but the cargo we got.
Oh,
You know what I'm
well,
saying?
I mean,
Or
we. I
Are
guess
we
we haven't
up?
really talked about that. Are we not gonna hand it over?
I thought one maybe, but the
Really?
others or
Just. I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
Then we're gonna sell the other two.
yeah.
who are we gonna sell them to?
Who doesn't want a dragon egg?
I
Highest
don't.
bidder.
I mean, I imagine
There's-
only very, very evil people want dragon eggs.
Evil people with money.
But
Maybe.
we'd be giving them dragon eggs.
There's dragons.
I mean,
We can see. I tell you what. Let's see what this order has to say, and we can play it by ear.
I mean, I feel like if we're gonna be trying to play them like we tried to play in Greenest, it might not go too well for us. We would need to be a little more subtle about it than last time.
We just play better.
what do you mean played? Miney just did a bad thing.
Okay, but yes, but
Miney got his horses to get out of here.
we need to have our
Did you
stories
though?
straight. Is what I'm saying. Like if we, like, where is Dane gonna be with? Like if we go in there and we're like, here's a dragon egg in this cart, and we pull it out and there's still two large lumps covered by a tent, they might go, are those also dragon eggs in that cart?
Did we just say no?
You may have a point there.
I'll just
Yeah,
give 'em-
and then they seize the cart and us and put us to
wait,
the sword.
Did they tell us if they're gonna pay us for each dragon egg?
I don't know that they ever
I
told us
don't-
that they were gonna
yeah.
pay us for any dragon eggs because they didn't know they existed.
Or any kind of magic item or something? We have dragon eggs. We can't just walk away with nothing for dragon eggs.
Well, then I suppose what we should do is send Dane to find his hideout with the dragon eggs. But again, that's going to put us in a precarious situation where
Listen,
we
Well,
go, we have dragon eggs hidden in the city and we'll give them to you if you raise our friend and give us money. It's not going to...
yeah.
It's
I get these
questionable.
notions sometimes that don't always work out.
I mean, it sounds like a good plan to me, but
When you're a trader like me, the most important thing is continuing to be a trader, being able to keep moving freely.
So you don't want to be tied down with the dragon eggs.
I mean, yeah, if we give them to the order or whatever, I can live with that.
so we're just gonna
I mean, I agree
hand
that we
over
should
priceless
deserve-
objects for
Listen,
nothing.
Jerem, no. I agree. We deserve fair compensation for, traveling with these things for days into dangerous territory and the trauma of seeing our friend die. Yes, I agree we should be compensated fairly. But if we come into it like, "Hey, give us the money or else," then they're more likely to
Oh,
just
yeah.
kill us.
No. Yeah. There's a fine touch. Not like we're owl exterminators.
You
I'm
guys
just
bought the
walking in.
carriage with the smuggling compartments and the floors, right? No, nobody did that. Nobody made that specification in carriage
I was in
purchase?
I was in charge of the wagon.
Oh shit! Who bought the carriage? Did I buy
I
the
think
carriage?
that was you.
Oh, why didn't I buy it with fake floors that fold out with comfortable dragon egg hiding positions?
I mean, these fuckers are pretty big.
They
I
make
mean, we could
those.
try.
It's
I'm
like
just-
as tall as me.
Listen, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say these eggs are huge, guys. They're literally medium-sized creatures.
Ham Soldo hid a bugbear in the floor of his carriage when he made the Daggerford run in less than 12 elven seconds, okay?
Who's
He
Ham?
did that. You've never heard of Ham Soldo? Of course you haven't. You're not an elf. You wouldn't know. I'm just saying, if he can hide a bugbear...
A gangly bugbear that can contort
No, it's a
itself.
thick bugbear.
Thick bugbear.
Real big, hairy one. A mean one. Just saying. Too late for that, though. I get it. I get it. So we can just take it on faith.
Let's just eat the eggs.
Yeah. Why didn't Germ just eat the eggs? Exactly.
You absorb their power.
I don't think that's how it works.
How do you
What
know?
kind of idiot would suggest that eating a dragon, even an egg, gives you magical powers?
Isn't,
If you eat the brain.
isn't that some kind of like cult thing? Isn't that what they do?
Or eating the organs give you.
I heard eating the brains gives you powers.
Yeah. I think I heard something about that.
No respectable wizard in their right mind would suggest this.
You're right. Probably heard it from some folktale.
Listen, I just want power or money.
You've got neither.
I mean, we might get some of some of that. This order has to be loaded, right? I'm assuming we're having this conversation, like, as
In the middle of town.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I know.
riding through town, looking for the fucking order, wherever
Yep.
those guys are.
And if we can get my second best friend Latham res, that would be a good thing too.
If he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice.
Why
I mean,
could
I'm thinking 3 eggs. I'm thinking that's worth a real resurrection. And he'll come back and his arm will be flopping around and everything, and he'll be like, "Oh God,
Oh.
what am I?"
you mean he'll restore his jerking off arm?
It's that. He told you that?
Well, yeah, we're pretty close.
I don't.
I can confirm.
It's also his
Well,
reach around arm.
It was very odd. He said it out of nowhere.
Well, you know, he was a surprising character.
And
I was
I'd
full
love
of
to have
surprises.
the half back.
Is that the 3rd rake shop we've passed, or are we going in circles?
I thought you were leading the way.
Why was a rake shop? Like they just sell rakes and that's it?
Looked like that's all this. It's farming equipment as far as the eye can see.
And there was that handsome gentleman just standing there, waving his hand through his hair.
You notice the oddest things, but all right.
Where's the women at?
You know, I heard there's an enclave of elves in this town somewhere.
Oh
think
lord, more racism.
They're not that kind of elf, I don't think.
Oh, you're the only one.
I mean, they've chosen to live among the humans.
Of you, kind of.
I've only been on the mainland for like a few months.
I will start looking for the Order of the Gauntlet.
A few months to an elf is like the blink of an eye.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking stuff up while listening to your
No,
guys'
I know.
conversation.
Yeah.
Well, eventually, asking around town. Well, wait, hold on. So, Are you trying to find a safe house?
No, they talked me out of that.
Got it. Okay, I missed that part. I'm sorry. So, you guys asking around town, specifically for the Order of the Gauntlet, very quickly. People in town do know of the Order's quote unquote headquarters, um, at a tavern called A Pair of Black Antlers.
You mean the powerful Order of the Gauntlet is headquartered in a tavern?
This faction of the Order, yes, not literally the faction. They're obviously headquartered in Waterdeep.
Oh, yes, I knew that because I'm a very smart elf. Thank you, Elturian Commoner. We'll be on our way.
It's also some people also just call it the Antlers as well.
Black antlers. That sounds very ominous and foreboding. Like the symbol of a goddess of misfortune or something.
It is dimly lit, has wood-paneled walls. The air is smoky because the fireplace in the tavern doesn't properly draw. It is a multi-level tap room and has stone support pillars and thick, low-hanging beams, and big, dark-hued furniture that seems kind of worn, beaten in. Obviously, very, kind of worn in. It's been in this tavern a long time, but compared to everything else in the not saying that the rest of it looks bad, but it's very clear that like these couches are like, or like these furniture, this furniture is like from like I guess like old castles or like just very fancy places. Like if it were pristine, you would like see this probably like someplace in like a Silvery Moon villa, right? But like here, it's obviously like it's got stains on it, it's decrepit and stuff. Or it's not decrepit, but it's just worn in.
Hand-me-downs, right?
Yeah, exactly. There are 3 blue-colored drift globes that kind of hover throughout this hover throughout the tavern, providing light in the room, alongside obviously the fireplace. It's decorated with a variety of adventurers' finds, trophies, paraphernalia, such as used weaponry. There's like split shields. There's like tails of monsters on the wall. There's dusty claws. There are maps, like again, like kind of like faded, torn maps. Like behind the bar and things of that nature, that look like castle dungeons or cave systems. The most impressive of all these things on the wall is an enormous stack of stag antlers, at least 20 feet wide, which you guys can only assume are the black antlers that this place is named for. And they sit over the bar, so that way everyone can kind of see them.
All right, so who's missing out on this? Because somebody's staying with the eggs, right?
Thing with the mix.
Because you hate taverns.
So many new faces to see and steal.
So Miney's at the cart.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, you guys enter, and off in one of the corners, you see a dwarf, a couple other kind of well-armored people, and pull up his thing, and was he half elf, right? Right. And half elf that you all find familiar. The dwarf and the rest of the companions are all wearing the same what is it? An amulet that Latham bore on his shield. It was your shield, right, Latham?
Sword pommel.
Sword pommel, right? Oh yeah, right. It was like the little thing, right? So you kind of recognize that they have those like on their weapons as well as like around their neck or various other things. But you recognize it as the Order of the Gauntlets symbol. The dwarf currently is engaged in a hearty bout of arm wrestling with one of them, and he kind of, I mean, I guess compared to the rest of the tavern, kind of loudly and kind in a boastful way, kind of slams as you guys walk in and kind of see him and kind of take in the surroundings. You see him kind of finally push this other human's hand down and victory again for Onthar. Drink up.
Onthar, I
Wait,
think I heard that name before.
Is this small dwarf is Latham's mentor?
He doesn't look like a minotaur to me.
No, mentor. Teacher.
Also, back up. I know I'm an idiot, and probably racist, but he's actually human.
Wait, so he's the size of a dwarf even though he's human?
Probably
Or...
race.
No. He's a normal-sized human being. He just his
Looks
picture,
like a dwarf.
his,
The
I'll say his
proportions.
head like looked like and he's like kind of fat a little bit. Yeah, maybe look.
Are you saying it's the beard?
I'm saying it's the beard, bro. I'm just saying all dwarves look the same. Okay.
He does look like a dwarf. I'm just saying.
He does. I would have
does,
100%
right? Like,
thought he
come
was a
on.
dwarf.
Okay, good. All right, good. So he's a human.
Someone say that's no dwarf like it's the Death Star. Come on.
He's just
Ugh.
he's
That's no dwarf.
No.
I'll say in dwarvish.
That's a human.
Should we Who
Alright.
wants to be the bearer of bad news to this boisterous, rowdy, burly?
I'll go tell him.
You know, but do you think that you should be the one to?
Listen, he was my second best friend. I will tell him.
I mean, you need to have a little tact here.
I have tact.
You,
I have a bag
no,
full of
you-
tacks in my
No,
pack.
that's, yeah, that's tax. That's not tact. Tact.
Tax, yes.
No. Maybe Ask should do it.
What,
He's your
tell him
first best friend.
That's true. That's why he's gonna write a song about him.
No, please.
Nathan, I'm already writing one about you.
Oh yeah, because I killed a dragon. I know, obviously.
Wrote it. It's happening.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Go ahead, Jerm. Just do it. Get it over with. Tear off the bandage quickly. Hope that it's not holding his arm on. Oh,
Hey, Onthar!
and he'll kind of wheel around with a flagon of mead in his hand.
No,
be
please don't yell it across the room. Go up and say it to him personally, please.
Latham's dead. He's in a carriage in the back.
No.
Intimidating.
Do you actually say that?
Yes.
Oh,
Are we rolling initiative?
you've
The festive.
no. We didn't kill him.
So, Anthar will sit there, and that at least that side of the tavern will fucking go quiet. And you see Leosin. Well, you see Anthar kind of finish his drink. He puts it down on the table, and then at this point, Leosin leans in and whispers something in Anthar's ear. And then Anthar stands up, and he's in his full Order of the Gauntlet armor, just like in that picture, with the symbol on the armor and everything. And he walks over to you with the rest of the Order of the Gauntlet people. And they walk right past... I don't know exactly how you're ordered, but they walk past all of you, straight to Germ. And Onthar will look down at you, Germ, and will just say, "Take me to him."
I will lead him to the cart.
We follow.
I will.
He,
Well, I follow.
he's back lying down. He's no longer playing Bernie
Bernie.
on the side of the instructor.
As we're walking out, he dueled. What was that dragon's name? But I shot the arrow
Quiet.
through his hair. Okay, well, I'm telling you, he died.
Yeah, he'll say, "Quiet, halfling.
I have
Just
a name.
take me to his body."
I have a. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It was the craziest shot. I shot him right through the guy that killed Latham. I shot the guy right through the heart. Craziest thing. I'm a dragon slayer.
You can tell that he is stone-faced and he is not acknowledging your presence whatsoever when you say these things. He's just following you.
Give the man his peace. Let him see what he needs to see.
Listen, Phil. I'm just telling you. It was just crazy. I shot. You were there.
It's like his little baby boy. He's died. Imagine your little halfling mother holding you as a little baby halfling,
I say, no, don't do that.
and then you died.
So you bring him to the wagon. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I don't. Did we put him in the wagon
he'll ask-
or the cart? I don't remember which one.
He's in the wagon.
Okay.
He's in the wagon. And he'll ask. I guess Miney, who's probably sitting there, he'll look at you and just be like, "Show him to me."
Isn't he just in the front, or is he back inside?
He should be in the hay in the back.
I'll open up. I'll show him where it is.
This is Onthar, Miney. Yeah, don't. Yeah, this is a guy.
Like meet you, dwarf.
He's not really a talker though.
I'll
He's
open up,
not a
I'll show him.
dwarf.
He's also not a dwarf.
He's a human.
He's a man. A human.
And
Is
he's
this
going
the
to
mentor?
when you pull open the tent, he's going to he's gonna see Latham's body. Take a second, and then he's going to jump into the wagon.
Hey, wait! What are you...
Oh, we got a clinger. No,
Oh no!
you can't
And
go
he's going to walk into the wagon, just a step or two, whatever it is, and he's going to kneel down next to Latham's body, and you just see his head hanging over Latham, and then you just hear, "When did this happen?"
It's been about a week now. We had him gently
About a 10-day.
reposed.
About a 10-day.
4 days
When
in.
did this happen?
4 days in, we got a cleric to help preserve the body. But it's been about a 10-day when he died.
I don't know. What's today? When did we leave?
No, it's been quite a long. We journeyed from 6 hours south of Greenus directly here, with very few stops along the way.
There was a
With
couple
these-
stops.
With these riding horses.
He'll sigh a moment, and he'll raise his head. And then he stays silent before he asks, "Are these back here what I think they are?"
Yes.
If you think they're dragon eggs, then yes.
And then he'll sigh again. And he'll get up, and he'll drop down off the cart, and he'll turn to his men and say, "You will all protect this wagon with your lives. Let no one else other than me and these adventurers here anywhere near this wagon. All of you, come with me back into the antlers."
But you just said we need to protect it.
No, he was talking to his men.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if that wasn't clear.
Not to be presumptuous, Master Froom, but unless there's a cleric in there, we should probably not. We need to find a way to bring him back.
Let me handle what to do with Latham. You brought him here. Let me take the reins. We have things to discuss.
Who here is comfortable with that? Is that you're going to have him returned? Yes, that's the reason. That's the reason we made such haste.
Yes. Can we discuss this in the tavern? And not out here?
Yes.
God, Phil.
Don't worry about... Don't worry. My men are the best around. Your cargo is safe. Let us speak inside. Please.
Okay. Phil will come back with him.
Does everyone come with him at this
I
point?
don't see why not.
Yeah.
So he'll bring you back into the tavern. And the first thing he'll do, walking into the tavern, is walk over to the bar and grab, and speak to the bartender, and then we'll walk back over to where he was sitting with Leosin and his men, and have you guys all take a seat. And he sits there as you guys all take a seat. He sits there in silence, and you can kind of tell that. Well, you can't really tell much. Let's put it that way. He's pretty stone-faced, but he's silent. And after about a minute of this silence, the what do you call them? The barkeep or whatever, the waitress, comes over with a with 1, 2, 5, 7 flagons of mead. Should be one for all of you, plus him and Leosin. And he'll grab it, and he'll drink half of it in one go. Leosin tells me you guys are the heroes of Greenest.
Yep.
Aye.
-1.
And obviously you were with Latham. Tell me what happened. Not tell me everything.
I killed a dragon. I said this already.
The dragon that was attacking the town?
No, the dragon that killed Latham.
It was maybe a dragonborn, but he looked different than other dragonborn I've seen.
Yeah.
Do you know who this was?
He was a half dragon.
He
Cyan
called
Wrath?
himself Cyanrath, yeah.
Yeah, crying wrath. More like it.
He had a tail. Dragonborns don't have tails. I don't know if you all knew that or not. I just wanted to let you know.
I've been looking at plenty of Dragonborn tail.
Weird flex, but okay.
Just, it's not a flex. I just
It's more than I wanted to know, buddy.
Weird flex, but okay.
It's not a flex. It's just.
Teach you in Elven school.
I mean, it's a common observation.
Are you sure it
Can we
wasn't his
continue?
penis?
Can we continue, please?
Did this Cyan Wrath tell you anything? Anything about the cult? Did you learn anything?
They had a symbol of Tiamat in their cavern place, their large cavernly place,
Painting, yeah. Carving, painting.
something like
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Okay. What is that?
That's what they do when they meet each other.
Oh yeah, he's doing the thing,
They're identifying
their
gesture.
their salute, the password, if you will. Cyan Wrath people password.
Apparently, at least in the camp that we went to, they were all initiates.
Okay. That would make sense with our intel. um, you, Germ, said that you killed this Cyan Wrath. Is he was the one that felled Latham?
Yeah. Yep.
Did how would you word this?
Latham. He challenged Latham to a duel, and Latham accepted, and then he killed Latham, and I killed him.
To a duel?
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
Phil is conspicuously silent.
He was really particular about one-on-one dueling. He dueled me in Greenest, and he got the better of me there. But
had Latham decided to fight him in that bout?
yes,
Yep. Nothing fishy happened whatsoever, right, Phil?
Indeed.
It was just It was just, and I just, in a fit of rage, I just shot an arrow through his chest right after the duel because I was so heartbroken.
What is it that you guys plan to do with the rest of your cargo?
I don't want to do anything with that dead body. I figured you were going to do something with it.
He's not talking about.
That body has a name, and his name is Latham.
He's not talking about Latham, Germ.
Oh.
What are you planning to do with the rest of your cargo? And he'll at this point he'll be looking at you, Phil.
Well, we fully intended to trade them for, I guess we kind of imagined that, you fine folk would be able to pay us for them. Part of that exchange being the return of our friend. I thought this operation was a little more, we really were just hoping to get our friend returned to life.
He'll finish the rest of the drink in a second, just one big gulp. And he'll say that surprises me in a pleasant way. Very happy to hear that is what your intentions are. I don't know how much you know about... I don't know how much Latham spoke to you. I don't know anything like that, but he and I have a history that isn't immediately obvious based on my reactions. I'm normally much more fun at these kinds of things.
Yeah, how long did you guys date?
But it gives me, it makes me very happy to know that Latham in this mission found people who are I guess honorable enough to fight alongside with, and I would say that his judgments were founded in that you guys not only didn't just leave his body to rot, but you brought the rest of your cargo with you in the hopes that you could bring him back versus just stopping at Scornubel or something and just trying to get as much gold as you possibly can for them.
I mean, we had discussed being fairly compensated for them, but
Well, here's
again,
the deal.
secondary to the point.
Here's the deal. I think, and this can be done at a later time, but I hope you understand the severity of what you have found. I respect the amount of time and blood that you guys have put into not only protecting Greenest, but helping Leosin here find more information on this cult. We have obviously been spending a lot of time over the recent months also cultivating information, and is part of the reason why I sent Latham to Greenest to begin with. And we have found several disturbing things that point to the possibility of what you saw in that cave, on that cave painting. Possibility of something like that actually coming to fruition in Faerun.
Have you become educated with the signs of this
We are
goddess or whatever?
Yes, we are doing the best we can to find any information and learn any information that we have on this particular group of people. As they've only recently, not only have they recently started to exist, but very recently, as noted by the attack on Greenest, have really begun in stride, making movements toward their idealization and bringing what most and what frankly we all considered not only partially legend or myth, but something long forgotten to time. Their mission of bringing that and bringing that to life in our realm. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Nope.
Yes.
No, I actually don't really understand. I'm with you on this one, Graham.
I can. I speak idiot if you'd like, Antar.
How much fruit they bring into our land?
They're trying to summon the demon dragon.
Shit. Okay, not here. There's a reason why I'm speaking the way I'm speaking.
Oh, they're trying to crack the biggest chicken egg of all time.
Oh.
That egg is gonna hatch soon.
I get it now.
Why didn't he just say that?
I imagine there are various reasons he didn't just say that.
We're hatching
So-
a big chicken egg.
So we being the Order or Leosin's faction, the Harpers, need well, alongside the rest of them, we need all the help we can get. You guys have obviously seen firsthand this cult in action. You have gained firsthand knowledge. We need you guys to keep doing what you're doing, frankly. You're obviously more than capable. And you are, at least in my eyes, to be respected.
Thank you.
Which is very important to me. Now, the history that Latham and I have is complicated, but it is one of honor and respect and love. What I want to do, well, let me put it this way. What I've been wanting to do for a long time is something that's quite expensive. So not only do you bring me the bad news of his body, but you bring me the good news of the rest of your cargo, which is incredibly knowledgeable for us to know about, to research upon, and to have in our hands versus the cult's hands. What I think I can do is swing that cargo to pay for a spell that'll bring Latham back completely. Now, seeing as that's what your intention is, I hope we're all on the same page in doing so.
I mean, this is where we have to ask.
Yes, we will love to have our friend back. Anything to bring him back.
No, yes, obviously, but I mean, it's.
Are you saying
That's
we're giving up our
three
cut
whole-
to raise him back?
3 whole dragon eggs. Yeah, I mean, it seems like there would be some left over, and we might. Again, not trying to ring you out, if you will, but we could use that money.
And that's assuming he wants to come back.
Well, hopefully, if I know Latham, he will want to. But more importantly, regardless of what I think, I'm going to try. Because I owe it to him to do so. And I hope that you also feel that duty. And that duty is stronger than a monetary value. Now,
No. What I mean is, we're gonna need that money to do what you're asking us to do.
so that's what I was going to say, is that us asking you to do this, we understand that you need to be compensated. Leosin paying for your horses is part of that payment, so to speak. In that, like, we ask all of you to formally join our causes, whether that's the Orders or the Harpers, but with the backing of the actual faction behind you, we can actually, like, there will be advantages.
Benefit package for joining.
Yeah, so then he pulls out various contracts
And pamphlets. Hell yeah, really.
and pamphlets. Yeah, says thinking of joining the Harpers.
God
Well, I mean, well, okay. So he'll continue. Well, obviously, uh, um, we are not only we incredibly knowledgeable on the situation that we're all tasked with finding, and can share that information, but we are fully backed by the entire city and capital of Waterdeep. Um, so your access to anything really is there at your fingertips. Now you're not going to begin at my level, of course, but we know each other now. You know Ontharr Froom, and I have an immense amount of clout at the Order of the Gauntlet.
Man just said clout.
What the fuck?
And like I said, Leosin just paying for your horses, right? We can give you equipment. We can give you, whatever you may need in your mission. We can try to supply for you. Not only that, but you'll have places to stay in all cities across Faerun. You may even have various other allies in various other cities should you so need.
So maybe I don't quite understand what our role in this is expected to be. I mean, are we're just gonna go to work?
He wants us to join their cult to kill this cult, so they are better cult.
Because they're a more honorable and respectable cult. I get that much, but like, are we about to throw down with some real big dragons? That's what I don't know if I can fight a dragon. I didn't know if I could fight the first dragon.
Well, coming from the dragon slayer in the group, yes, we can kill a dragon.
I mean, I think I would need. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Oh man, this is a very big engagement.
I understand if you don't necessarily want to join us. There are other factions in Waterdeep that are also doing the same job that we are. It's just they don't necessarily have an outpost here, and me and Leosin kind of work together. But there's always the Emerald Enclave, the Lord's Alliance. They could also use your help as well. But never mind that so much. Like, Ontharr, I'm asking you to continue this mission for me and for Latham and for the greater good of Faerun. And I can provide you with things. I'm not just asking you to do this and kicking you out the door. Like, you'll have my backing.
Okay. And I mean, do we have? Is there a code, or I mean?
How about this? Take the day or I guess it wouldn't be day. Take the rest of the day to think about it. I'm going to go put in a word for the items I need to bring Latham back. And we can get Latham in on this conversation as well.
You want us to think about joining your cult? Is that what you said?
You can't keep calling it a cult.
Sure. Just think about what I said. And let me go get the things I need to bring Latham back. Let's get that done first. And then we can all, together with Latham, discuss the next step.
Can't clerics talk to the dead? Maybe just ask him before you spend the big money on the spell. Just floating it out there.
He will look at you sternly.
Just saying here.
and he won't say anything. He's just going to look at you sternly, and then get up and walk out of the tavern.
Phil will say to Dane under his breath, I think he knows him well enough to believe that he would like to return.
Yeah, they're
I
dating.
mean, there's knowing somebody, and then there's like deciding I'm going to bring you back from the dead without your consent.
No, they love each other. Didn't you hear them? They're together. He doesn't want to live life without him.
I get that. I get
think he's
that.
more like his
And that's
father.
beautiful. It's a beautiful love, whatever it is. Father, son,
If
lovers,
your pappy said, I'm going to
whatever.
raise my boy, you wouldn't be like, no, daddy, no. You'd be like, all right, pappy, right?
But, what if the boy was in, the eternal fields of, all the deer you could hunt, all the ale you could drink, just pure happiness. And that's the thing in Faerun, because there is an actual afterlife that people know about.
That you
But-
know about personally? I mean,
I've heard the
experience-
clerics. I've heard the clerics speak of it.
Listen, as Latham's best friend, he's my second best from Ask number one.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying just ask him before you do it.
I'm just saying he has a
He's
Consent.
strong.
insulted.
He
He's
is-
insulted by that.
He is a.
Let me tell you right now, Dane, if I ever die, right, you have permission to have me resurrected. And I
Okay,
will want
excellent.
to come back. And if anybody questions that, you have the right to look offended. Now
And-
that you've felt it yourself, how does it feel?
Well, and we have had this conversation now, and now I know. That is your wishes and what you want. But
Right, but when
we
they ask
didn't
you,
we,
I want
we
you to
didn't
get
have that
really
conversation with Latham.
offended, okay?
Just
Because you
really
know-
offended,
you know, yes,
and not be like, we talked about this at some point, and
maybe their bond was
specifically,
so strong they didn't
Falarian
have to
said he
talk
wanted to
about
come back. Okay, I just
They,
you know,
maybe they were cuddling one night and he told him, "If
All right,
I
fine,
ever die, Daddy, bring me back."
I mean, I'm not stopping this happening. I'm just
I mean, I'm just
Fine.
astounded
I'm just-
that you
I'm just-
can't
I'm just-
imagine,
I
you
ju-
know, that
listen.
you-
I can
it doesn't
imagine
make
it.
sense. It's not necessarily the most logical thing, but it is the way it is. He feels.
All right, I think maybe my presence here is going to be, more a detriment than anything else. I'm going to go
Dane,
find
what do you-
another
Dane,
bar to drink at.
Come on,
and,
Dane.
yeah.
we just Dane. You really come on, man.
No, we gotta talk about the cult that we're gonna join. Either the Herpers or the other one. What was it called?
Listen, you can't keep calling them cults. They're
Listen,
organizations.
they're all cults to me.
legitimate.
Everything.
But they're
Yeah,
not
but aren't
cults, they're
organizations-
legitimate.
They're gonna have
You know-
some kind of sweet juice everyone has to drink, and then everyone's gonna sleep for a long
jeez,
time.
They're
and-
legitimate organizations.
It's a
that
lot of
are-
it's a lot of paper.
They had ranks and
He
everything.
brought
too.
out a lot of
No,
paper
they had
there.
rank. They had one rank, and
I
there was
don't-
no. There was
We only
know,
met one rank, but they had
He
higher
looks
rank.
he looks a little bit too serious for me. I'm just gonna just walk down over here and
So
just
you're gonna join the Herpes?
and I mean, you saw the contract the guy was bringing out. I want to see what my other options are.
To read them.
I'm gonna do whatever Ass does.
First
So.
and foremost, I think we need to reel it in a little bit, and remember that we are there's no bond tighter than that of a man and his lover. But second only to that is an adventuring party. I feel like you guys
Oh, yes,
are losing losing perspective here a little bit.
I agree.
If we want to join, we don't all, no matter what cult we join.
Don't
We're
call it a
still-
cult. He told me I can't call it a cult. You can't call it a cult.
I was doing it to make you feel better. We're all in the cult of our hearts first.
Maybe we make our own cult. There's 5 of us. Well, 6 tomorrow. Latham will be back.
He already has a cult.
Maybe he'll leave his cult for our cult.
I don't think so, but maybe.
What would we call our cult?
Why couldn't we be in more than one cult?
Whoa.
I think that's against
Well, that's a
the
good
cult
point.
rules.
Why
I
would
think
it
that's
be?
against the rules of all cults everywhere.
You just
I mean,
just
but
gonna
if he's a
fool
legitimate
around,
cult, then
you
people
know?
want, the more the man, right?
I think the closest you get is saying, "I believe in all
Wait.
the cults."
So what happens? Some of us joins the one of them. Other joins the other one. We get all the information, then we leave.
I mean, I think we're being called to a higher purpose here. Like, join this cult, think like we think, eat like we eat, that kind of thing.
Cult.
What if they eat bad?
I mean,
That's exactly how a cult works.
they can't eat any worse than I do. I eat rats.
Look,
That's
I
why
like-
I asked. I mean, I don't think I necessarily. I'm not a gauntlet kind of guy, and also, you know, I have a secret allegiance to the elves in my homeland.
It's not a secret.
But I mean, you know, it's complicated.
it is complicated.
Did you give us pamphlets about which gauntlets and what benefits they offer?
What did you find behind the bar? What are you eating?
Oh, here's some Burger King.
A king burger? Interesting. I should have one.
Yes.
We'll go looking for a king
Wait,
burger.
out of character. Are we getting to like pick an order we want to join, or is he just offering the gauntlet?
not necessarily. He did offer you guys an invitation to the order or the Harpers, which is what Leoson's a part of, but not
just those two.
necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah, not at the moment. What was I gonna say? So, Leoson and Anthar walked out. I guess. What do you guys do the rest of this day?
I mean, what else? we don't really have that much else to do.
Did they take
right?
our cart?
So-
I assume they took the cart too, right?
They're guarding it, I think. I don't think. moved it in, but
Yeah.
they're
If
guarding
you
it at
if you
least.
guys go back and look at your wagon, yeah, the four, order. Why can't I think? Hold on.
Order the gauntlet.
Yeah, the four order of the gauntlet. I was gonna say. Are there? Oh, here we go. The four. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the four stalwarts. Order of the Gauntlet stalwarts. Are there, kind of watching over it.
Well, what do you think? Are we gonna actually consider joining this cult?
Well, I want to see what they're all about first.
Sure, if they're gonna give us free shit, might as well.
So like, so just dip our toes in, you know, get the free stuff that comes with in the beginning, and then we'll see from there.
Yeah, when union dues are due, we bail.
Sounds good.
I think immediately for me. I mean, we had the revelation. Like, it's a lot of information to process, but we've been asked to join in a multinational effort to combat the hatching of this chicken egg of great importance. I mean, it's a big thing to be drawn into. I was just
We don't really understand. We know we're talking about a chicken, but you
Well,
guys are
I
making
suppose
it
I should-
seem like
listen,
it's a
listen,
crazy
listen.
chicken, okay? So we don't know
I-
what kind of chicken you guys are talking
Listen,
about here.
Let me. I'm trying to tell you literally right now while you keep talking.
You listen.
Okay, I will tell you.
Chicken, what we roasting?
Okay, so imagine that chickens had a deity. You know what a deity is? Yes, like Yandala.
Yeah, it depends what you eat on each day. Yes.
No. You're a halfling. You have to know who Yandala is. It's your great mother figure in the sky, lady. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Me, do you know who I am? Do you think I paid
Harvest
attention to any of
Fountain.
that?
She's a goddess. Okay, so
Okay.
imagine the chickens had a goddess. Yes.
What would the chicken's
Except-
goddess name be?
I can't. Feel like I shouldn't say it here. and I think you know that. Maybe
Is
you're
it
trying to.
like a he shall not be named kind of thing?
I think that's what we're playing at. I don't know why, but that seems to be what we're playing at here. Okay,
Like, I could just see
but listen. So you all remember a few days back, and also when we first started adventuring, I was awoken from my meditations, screaming.
I thought you said, oh yeah, okay.
the usual.
No, that's I'm starting to think it's connected. I've been having these dreams only recently.
Hmm.
Um, Dreams of an apocalyptic nightmare, a happening of sorts. Yes, a happening. That's the best way to describe it. And I think that if this chicken were to hatch, that is what would happen. It's very frightening. We should try to do something about it if we can, or not, or go live out the rest of your days and
Listen, you're basically saying if this chicken hatches, we're all dead.
yeah, we're all cooked.
Well, I don't want to be cooked like a chicken.
Either.
No, yeah. I have no desire to be cooked like a
So
chicken.
the answer is to join a cult.
Yes. No.
Help them fry chickens before the chickens fry us.
Yes.
That sounds wonderful.
By joining a cult.
But get paid for frying chickens. And
Yes.
potentially be heroes of the chicken world. Oh, no, wait.
No,
I'm
the
getting
regular
confused. The
world.
regular
Yeah.
world, sorry. I'm getting...
Yes.
Oh, we don't know that we're gonna get paid for it.
I mean, we would at the very least be properly equipped by whichever order we choose the patronage of, I suppose. Whether they understand what properly equipped, I mean, I mean, I know a little bit about the Harpers, right? They're legendary figures in the Harpers,
What are
magicians of old.
So they'll
It's
you.
come again.
They just snap their fingers and fire comes out.
I mean, no, we're talking about people who move mountains with their fingers. We're talking about people who journey to the hells and back.
Then why don't they hatch the chickens? Why are we gonna do it?
I mean, that's the Faerunian problem, right? Every scholar goes, if Faerun is so full of heroes, why don't they just handle all the They're busy.
Well, I mean, end of the world seems kind of important for some of these heroes.
There are likely at least 10 other plots just as bad as this one going on right now all across the world.
Are you sure about that? I mean, this one seems pretty...
It's a thing, okay? I didn't make the rules. I
So
just know
why
about
we
them.
busting our ass to save the world if one of them fails? The
Bec-
world's gonna end anyway.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we're holding on to a thread here, okay? But that's a bigger question than whether or not we should be involved. All the people all over the world who are fighting those plots are asking themselves, should I do this or not? And they are saying the answer is yes. So, I mean, shouldn't we do that?
Are you saying we got one shot, one opportunity?
I mean, if we
To seize
fail,
everything?
it's a look. There are lots of complicated philosophical ways to tackle this. The big question is, do you want to go home and live in your halfling hole with your pipe weeds and your larders of cheese and stuff, or do you want to go on an adventure?
That sounds pretty good.
Oh, I've heard that story before.
Home? This guy's funny.
I'd sure love to go back home.
I mean, a
If I had-
halfling confronting a dragon is literally the most unique, never before heard of story ever, and you could write it, and it's the
I already killed the dragon.
oh shit! Stop saying chicken. The biggest chicken.
Then I'm not like, why are we so worried about it? You could kill the biggest dragon.
I already killed the dragon.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not
but
the
not the-
biggest.
I mean, why?
And whoever kills the biggest chicken will have the biggest chicken slayer song
and it will make your song sound like shit.
I don't like
No,
that.
all I have in the song is that you're not smart or tall. But you did kill something. Don't you want to hear? Oh, the great germ killed the big dragon.
The dragon's balls were blazing as Germ stepped into its cave.
Get that for you. You just stay. You gotta do it. I'm so
okay. Well, let's see how much money they're gonna give us.
I just want to know more about these guilds. They seem pretty okay.
Not having to sleep in dirt everywhere we go would be kind of okay, I think.
Slept in dirt?
I mean, I've ate dirt.
Why did you eat dirt?
I mean, when you're hungry, you're hungry. You just have to eat something.
I mean, if there's dirt, there's probably grass. Grass could probably be a better option.
Yeah, you could eat grass. We had rations.
And
So we're gonna say that conversation takes,
All night.
the rest of the night. Exactly. And you guys stay in an inn because the pair of black antlers is just a tavern. I guess I'm assuming you're staying in an inn. Maybe you don't stay in an inn.
Yeah, I'll
mean,
find it in.
you know,
I mean,
I might stay.
Are we gonna leave the? Yeah. Are we gonna leave the cart with the gauntlet people? I mean, the wagon.
Yeah.
They're still there.
I think I would feel better. I mean, I don't really sleep like other people, so I would feel better just chilling in the carriage.
You think they'll let us back in?
I mean, they have our wagon, not our carriage.
Oh, yeah, let's go sleep in our carriage then.
I don't think all of you can sleep in the carriage.
I would
I
prefer to
meditate
sleep in
on
the
top of
inn.
carriage.
I'll sleep
Okay.
at the inn.
I'll
Back-
sleep in the
back in
driver's
the-
seat.
Me playing at a tavern.
So the inn across from the antlers is an inn called the Black Griffin. So that is where you guys can stay if you so choose.
Is our carriage just parked in the street, or do they have like a stable?
Yeah, there's like a stable area that's kind of near the antlers.
Like a garage.
I mean, yeah, I guess more or less. It's kind of like it's like a campground kind of, it's just kind of like a big area where
Parking
a
lot?
bunch of, yeah, exactly, yeah. It should be noted that for the rest of that day and night, you guys only see the 4 order stalwarts guarding your wagon. You guys do not see Anthar or Leosin, again, basically for the rest of that day. But the next day arises, and I guess after, well, I mean, not to necessarily skip ahead, but assuming, I guess, do you guys do anything specific in the morning, or are you kind of just waiting for news from Anthar?
Waiting.
Waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, just waiting.
So about midday, Anthar shows his face again, and walks into the antlers, and kind of walks over to you guys and says, I have what I need to bring Latham back, so let's go do that. Come with me.
You mean we get to watch?
Well, yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And he will bring you back to your wagon. And he is going to hop up into the wagon, and pull out of a pouch a big shiny diamond, and you watch him lay that diamond on Latham's chest and kind of push on the diamond into his chest, and the diamond kind of melts, and you see not only Latham's body begin to that's what I'm looking for, kind of restore restore to life. You also witness Latham's missing arm grow back.
What?
Bro.
Now he's got 2 of them.
And after just a couple seconds, Latham springs back to life.
You're back.
Latham will look around confused for a moment.
And Anthar will place his hand on your shoulder, Latham, and simply just say, "Welcome back."
Sir? And Latham is clearly trying to collect his bearings. Where are we?
We're in El Terrell. You you completed your mission.
Okay.
He'll
Can I
say
see-
that with
can I
kind
see
of a
the
dry
party from my
smile.
perspective?
Huh?
Can I see the party from my perspective?
Yes.
And you took quite a long nap.
Excuse me?
What?
So how was it? How do you feel?
How was death? You're dead for a week.
I remember some clouds. I think I spoke with Tyr, but I don't remember what he said or what we talked
Anthar will kind of straighten up a little bit when you say that.
about.
You spoke with the god of laws?
Yes.
That you said it so casually.
Well, I don't think Latham said it casually.
Oh. I mean, just
Also,
matter of factly, it just, I mean, just like that's a big one. It's a big one there.
I can't remember much of the conversation, but certainly it was an experience. I think at this point he'd probably notice it buzzing from his arm that he normally doesn't have.
As soon as he sees you look at your an arm that you did not have before, Anthar will just say, "Please don't be upset with me."
Latham looks downcast and he says, "It's probably for the best." Try to move it. I don't know if immediately have proficiency with this arm, or is it? Or do I not have full
Yes.
control over it?
Well, the spell has incurred a -4 penalty to everything you do for the next
but
4 days.
it
But
feels like my other arm, and I can do things with it like my other arm.
yeah. No, it's just an arm. Like
Sure.
you're a normal people again.
Okay.
Or for the first time ever.
For the first time ever.
Right.
Well, it's probably for the best, given what happened. What happened after I fell?
I killed that dragon. That was me.
We killed the dragon, half dragon, whatever he was. Stole the eggs that they were harboring within the cave. Yeah, they're behind you. And then we rode hard and long to have you return to life.
Well, thank you very much. And Latham actually looks surprised.
You're our friend.
Yeah, don't look so surprised. You're our friend.
I was surprised too. I thought we were just gonna leave you in that cave.
Well, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all.
That's what friends are for. Raising each other from the dead.
Anthar will say to you, Latham, that it appears you've found some honorable people to do your mission with.
I suppose so.
And he'll kind of like tap, like kind of grab your shoulder and kind of tap it again as he's kind of like standing up, and kind of not like out loud to everybody, kind of under his breath a little bit, like mostly just like directly at you, Latham. He'll just say, "I'm proud of you."
I don't feel like I accomplished very much. We had ventured into a cave, and then I fell when I faced the first thing more threatening than a kobold.
That's he'll laugh, like he'll laugh, and he'll just be like, that's not what I took from this. I think you're doing yourself wrong if that's all you took from that." And he'll hop out of the wagon.
Well, you know better than I would, sir. And Latham will hop out after him. Latham will turn to Germ. Say, thank you for avenging me.
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Aw, best friends united.
Second best
Did
friend.
you stick this sign on my back?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
What?
And Latham will pull a piece of paper from his back.
Why would you just think it was me?
That's
I
been
know
on
you.
for a really long time.
I think Phil did it. Don't you remember? I gave that paper to Phil. Phil had it last.
Latham will smile, and then he'll... Is Anthar walking away, or is he just, like...
No, he's standing there next to you.
Yeah, no, Latham will, like, laugh a little bit. He's lighthearted about it. So I'll turn to Anthar and ask, like, so what's next?
You help these other gentlemen get that cargo out of that wagon.
Can do.
Referring to the other order members.
Do I recognize the order members, or do I just...
You probably not, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are mostly housed in El Terrell, so you
Gotcha.
maybe have seen them around, but not like...
Okay, so I don't know their names or anything.
Yeah.
And all the while, by the way, Latham is, like, gesticulating with his arm, like, you know, playing with a new toy a little bit.
And then, well, once you and the rest of them roll the 3 eggs out of the wagon, he'll say, thank you all again, for these. And right here, right. And he will then nod to the other stalwarts, grab his maw, and all of them will immediately start bashing in the eggs.
Oh shit.
Ah!
Oh well. Huh.
Okay,
Wait,
That's-
what did he do?
That's the thing.
They bash the eggs.
it's just a
That's a lot of
baby.
yolk all over our fucking wagon. But
No, they took him out of the wagon.
It's
oh, they put them on the ground.
Yeah,
It's probably splashes some, dude.
yeah.
yeah,
The wheels.
yeah, no, yeah. They're on the ground outside your wagon, and they
It's
just
a good thing you got prestidigitation.
No,
Did-
I don't.
Did dragon bits splatter out?
100% baby drag.
Germ will fall to his knees. Sad. All that money.
All that money, all that food.
And we're done. It only takes like 30 seconds or so.
Discord's kind of borking out for me. Is it for anyone else?
Yeah, Lestatt's a ribbit.
Oh,
Yep, still robots.
Still a robot.
I can tell. Yeah, hold on. Testing.
Still
Yeah.
Cycled service.
How about now?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Hello.
Here.
I would say it's full bars now. Like,
Yeah,
I tried a second server location, and that fixed it. I think.
sounds good now.
Okay, cool. Where was I? Oh yeah. So after about 30 seconds of them smashing in these eggs, Anthar will kind of like raise his head high and, kind of, panting a little bit, and he'll just say, "Well, now that we've rid the evil of rid the world of this evil, let's say we all get a drink."
I hear that.
It's
I'll drink to that.
It's like 11 in the morning.
5 o'clock somewhere.
What's wrong with
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, yeah, and
You're not-
Anthar
you're
will
not-
just say, "What do you? I know what time it is. It's time to celebrate."
I mean,
Yeah, again, I say it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I thought you guys were gonna research the eggs.
We did with our moms.
I thought you were gonna sell the eggs.
Sell the no.
Fix
know.
them
No,
back
they're
up.
dragon eggs. They're evil. They need to be rot from this world. Obviously.
Stupid
Maybe
questioning.
there was a cleric
Stupid.
who could purify them, or I don't know.
If there's
Does
any-
5e not have any good dragons?
No, they do.
Stupid.
They
Okay.
do.
Ivy
Oh,
does.
okay. But is it based on its color?
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Also, good dragons are much more rarer and less known.
Sure.
Like
Something might actually-
I'm not saying Anthar's like not educated, obviously, but like to the layman, dragon just means evil, bad, right?
Sure. Gotcha.
Like you wouldn't know. Like Latham doesn't know that there's necessarily good dragons.
Right. And we also have reason to believe that these would have been bad dragons anyways.
100%.
I'm not-
Because you know what these cult.
Germ's
is
not
trying to
sad
do.
because he cares about if the dragon was good or bad. He was sad because the money that was
Yeah.
attached to it. Well, that was essentially a priceless object that just got shattered in front of him. You know what I mean?
If we don't got a price, then why do you care?
I mean, the true price is the friendships we made along the way, right, Jerem?
I'll drink to that and I'll pat Phil Aaron on the back and walk into the bar.
New hand or your old one?
Uh huh. Everything's got
Happy
a
with that strange hand, bruh.
everything's got a price.
Probably aren't gonna
Test out
feel
the
that thing
internet.
for a
Maybe
week.
you'll feel like a stranger.
I don't know if so. Antar, we're just gonna start drinking it. I mean, we spent all night talking about how the world was, in danger, and we had an important job to do, and
Yeah.
and now we're just gonna.
Yeah, but like Germ could use a drink. I know.
Yeah. And
I'm
now
happy you guys finally get to meet Onthar.
He's gonna
and
go
and
hog
now and now that Latham's back and we have rid the world of these evil creatures, yeah, we're gonna celebrate for a little bit.
wild. Okay, well, we have a nice barrel. Now you know what? We're drinking your. The drinks are free, right? I mean,
Of course.
okay. You have wine.
Yes.
Good. And then Phil will go into the bar.
Ale, stout, wine, brandy, sherry, and czar, and even Elverquist.
Yeah, give me that Elverquist,
Which
baby.
is, I would say, actually, yeah, that this
Riggedy,
you're
riggedy,
definitely
rep
all over
time,
this.
boys.
It's expensive as shit, but I guess it's free, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah, the Elverquist flows tonight, baby. Got to invent the helicopter with my big elven donger. A wandering cleric from the Temple of Gond nearby sees me twirling my wiener in the air, take off, and he's like, I got an idea. Did Discord just die, or did everybody stop talking?
We
No.
just stopped talking.
Sorry, I was saying, yeah.
Really
We're all
fucking
sitting here
quiet.
imagining Phil Aaron doing the helicopter with his dick.
Pathetic.
We party for 4 days straight.
4 days, not
Yeah,
quite.
4 days straight, and by the end
I'm
of
sure
it,
there's a special meaning behind that number.
Latham feels way better.
Business and concluded. Now I got a little money to spend.
Or
That's
he
how it came to
fails
be.
a few too many con saves and he dies again from alcohol poisoning.
So you guys begin. Well, I'm assuming all of you, but you're at least all drinking or having a good time. Anthar not only basically really begins into detail your guys' fight with the dragon, the blue dragon that attacked Greenest. He wants to know more about the Raiders' camp and the dragon caves, but like specifically he wants to know like how like your fights went and like did you stand tall in those fights? Did you do this? Did you do that? That kind of thing. He's also going to ask. Well, at first he's going to ask Latham, and as a joke to test his new arm to a arm wrestling contest.
Oh fuck yes.
Let's see here. So roll me strength. Athletics.
Remember your penalty.
Yeah. Is there a way to add a universal penalty to that?
There is.
I figure I'll just ask now instead of manually doing it for every roll.
If you go to little gear, there's global modifiers on the right column below your proficiency bonus. And then when you're back on the main sheet, there should be little fields. I think Bless auto-populates in save modifiers.
Is it the gear in the top right that opens up all the
Yeah,
options?
gear on the
Yeah.
top right, and on the
But-
far right hand side, there's show global save modifier, show global skill modifier, show global attack modifier fields. So
Okay.
check those three, and then there'll be new boxes on your sheet now underneath save skills and attacks for like global ones.
The skills is down by the tool proficiencies and custom skills.
And if you just
God.
add into that a -4.
Sick. Sorry.
Dead.
Sick.
-4, dead.
Testing. Without advantage. Is that how it's supposed to look?
Something
Yep.
that's wrong there. It doesn't just. There's no way for it to just give him the result.
There is a way to do it, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure I typed it in wrong, but that also
No. Yeah, that's
No, I think that's right.
That's
I think
right,
It's,
yeah.
I think it does it. It
It
does
does
it weird
that.
like that. Yeah.
It doesn't auto give you the results, like that would be like a 19.
yes, that's a
No.
19.
Right. No, it doesn't. With the global modifier, no, it adds that global because like if you highlight the -4, it does that to tell you like this is where this global modifier is coming from, but it doesn't like bake it in all in together.
Two more tests.
19.
And okay, that all looks correct. Is it assumed I long rested?
not yet.
No.
Okay, so I'm still at like 1 point on my own hands, 2 hit die, 1 health.
Yes, but
Is he gonna fucking
like,
kill me with his arm
but
wrestle?
well, no, but not Latham, but he would have healed you alongside the same thing. So why don't you heal?
I can't believe Resurrect doesn't bring you back at full hit points.
Maybe it does. Let's double check. You right? Oh no, it does. It returns to life with all its hit points. So never mind. You good?
Okay.
You're full health.
Mate,
You're
see,
not
on the
you're not
athletic
rested, but it's important to distinct that you have not long
Yes, okay.
rested.
I am still at
Okay.
all of those other various.
But
deficiencies.
yes, but you are full life.
Okay.
Okay, so roll me athletics.
Okay. That is much worse than the one I previously.
I know, right?
I would
Don't
prefer
worry,
to take the one that I previously rolled.
Don't worry, he beat you no matter what.
All right.
So
That's kind of what I was expecting.
yeah. And as soon as he does that, he'll kind of heartily and he'll kind of poke at you a little bit and say you still have a little ways to go to beating me. And then he will immediately turn to you, Flaren, and be like, I've always wanted to arm wrestle an elf.
Hard pass on that, my friend.
Do it.
Come on.
These
I'll go
brazen
easy on him.
displays of how about a foot race instead?
Done. Let's do it. Let's go.
Out in the streets.
Yep. I'm
They'll
ready.
Call it murder.
And he'll finish down his drink and he'll go out there.
He's pretty fucking lit by now.
I want to see this.
Steps out.
Are you
into the
both, are you both inebriated? Can we play under the inebriation rules?
He steps out into the street and he starts limbering up like a sprinter.
He just watches you do that. and like after like 5 seconds of you doing that, he'll just be like, "Let's go."
Like lights a pipe,
I'm
takes a
I'm
puff,
ready.
hands it off.
Yeah, he'll be like, "I'm ready, man. Like, let's go. I'm ready. I can totally do this."
Usually to get into the physical spirit,
Elves and your spirits. Come on, man. Let's just run.
The song, okay? I have to sing the song.
Don't let him sing the song.
Start singing the Blade song badly because he's wasted.
Where am I at? The Blade song. Wait, what's the Blade song do again?
It turns
Gives him
into
more
an
movement.
anime demon.
Right.
It just makes him really fucking fast and acrobatic.
That's right. Well then, yeah. I mean, yeah. He's not gonna. How much speed does that give you?
Just 10 extra.
That's enough. He's not. So yeah, you guys basically run down the street to to the Honda Car's house, which is another inn down the road a little ways, and then run back.
No, wait.
And you-
When they
What?
get to the end of the like sprint, and it's obvious that he's beating him, he's gonna pull him to the side.
Okay.
And he's gonna tell him real quick. Listen, on there, I don't. It didn't come out in the details, but it's been weighing on me. The dragon, he didn't fight fair, and maybe you will talk to Latham about it sometime, but he didn't honor the last duel that he had. The dragon, not Latham. He was honorable, but I feel like I might have impugned him somehow because the dragon didn't honor his first duel with Dane. It was I who interceded on his behalf. Is there some? Could you explain this to me? Whether what do you think? Do I owe him an apology? It's wrapped up with my feelings about his death.
He'll take a second, right? And you can see him kind of compose himself a little bit. And he'll say, if you need to say anything to Latham, then it is you who must say it. But you should feel good in what you've done today in bringing him to me and not letting him die there. Because if you had not done this, Latham would not be here celebrating with us today. And that is the honorable thing.
Fair enough, race you back, and then he'll take off.
You son of a bitch! Yeah, and then once back, a little bit after, he will then turn to you, Dane, and ask the same thing in doing an arm wrestling contest.
I'll wrestle you.
And he will begin to say things like, "Dwarves appear strong, but I have yet to find a dwarf I can't beat."
Today could be your day, could not. My luck tends to go in spurts.
And he handily beats you as well.
Yeah.
And just says, "See? Anthar's the best damn one here."
Yeah, you sure are, buddy.
And with that, you guys all level up to 4.
Oh,
Shit.
We had won the arm wrestling contest. Would we have not leveled up?
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's literally how it works in the book.
Literally how it works in the book.
It's
No,
time
I'm
to
kidding.
turn on.
Liz gets fucking what's it called, right?
The
What do you get?
Master of Pole Arms.
Master of Pole Arms.
Do we take the ASI or do we do that dumb multi-class thing?
Don't do that dumb multi-class thing.
Absolutely should multi-class. Be a badass.
Oops.
Listen, should I roll it? Is that what I should do?
yeah. Roll it.
Oh, 1 point under average.
Yeah.
Rolling is
Not
going to be
terrible.
explicitly worse over the long run. On average.
That's right.
But Pert.
But it could be better.
It could be better.
Pert's a badass, and I wish I was as cool as Pert.
I can get a 12.
Yeah, you could. Also
Instead,
get
I
a
got
1.
a 6.
Oh, what do you know? I get to learn a No, I don't.
No.
Wait.
Unless you take a feat.
I'm pretty sure I get to learn a cantrip right now.
4th level wizards. Yep, you get a cantrip.
Damn, I
Hell
rolled a
yeah.
1.
Oh my god.
Don't look at that.
Speaking in tongues. I bumped my stir and I bumped my con. So I guess I can dump this armor.
How do I make
So
it?
it's absolutely time to take the dual wielder feat, right?
Yeah.
So how do I make it so my crits are 19 and 20 instead of just 20?
It's in your
Champion.
sheet as well.
Oh, does it not do it automatically?
I don't think so.
There's a way to do it. It's crit range on the
Yeah, that's not
attack.
supposed to be on.
I was like, maybe it is
Yeah.
just specific to the attack. I
Yeah,
thought there
it's-
was a
it's-
global way to change it, but
It's in the attack. Yeah, crit range. So, for example,
yeah, you just got to change it on the attack.
So on the range, I just put 19.
Yep,
yep.
Okay.
and it'll do
I'm trying to get it because I put it
What
at
the fuck
2.
just happened?
Yeah.
crit on a 7.
3.
I guess I should put advantage on if I...
Do I ever get more superiority dice as a fighter?
I
I
think
think so.
I think so. Battle Master.
Like 7, I believe.
You get one more at 7?
I think so.
Yeah. You get another superiority die at 7.
I think it just leveling up auto long rested me, and I don't remember what fucking everything was.
I mean that it's fine. You're effectively long resting at the end of this day. So
That's kind of what I figured was going to happen, anyways.
If you take it to 15, you get another superiority die at that level 2. And if you start initiative without a superiority die, you get one.
Oh baby, 18 armor class. Now we're an actual character.
I can take off my chain shirt because I have 15 AC either way. Yeah.
What's your stat
Does-
line like?
Does anybody actually want a scale mail? I have an extra scale mail.
18, 14, 16, 10, 12, 8. Scale mail, you say?
I assume it's probably just gonna be the same for you.
You would put my AC up to 16.
You want it?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll
Assuming
give
if
it to you.
Assuming it fits a dwarf.
It's yours.
You just gotta roll up the cuffs on the bottom of the pant.
Yeah. Take it in a bit.
Get some safety pins.
Now I'm extra stealthy. Can I sell my chain shirt here?
Yes.
Did you guys ever loot my gold, or do I still possess that?
It was taken by kobolds. Gone forever.
Oh no.
Yeah, we sure did.
You guys take any? Did you guys haul my shit with you?
Yeah, we held it. I think somebody took your gold though.
We took
We
your
left
gold.
you mostly intact, but we did take your gold.
That is fair.
And Germ probably won't give it back unless you ask him.
I don't think Lathan has any intention of asking. Hey, Dane.
Hmm.
I still have that donkey feed for Hasham?
For Hamish?
You just have a strike.
Hamish? I forgot his name, dude.
We fed the horses the feed.
It was technically
We also fed
Sorry.
the horses the donkey.
Oh no. I will delete the donkey feed from my inventory. I think I was the one who technically purchased it in the first place.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Guys out here fucking looking at patch notes.
Waiting for you guys to level up.
Hey, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm ready, yeah.
Yeah, I've been done.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
We still retain our hit dice even though we leveled, right?
Yep.
Yes. But what we will say is, well,
We get the one that we gain from leveling up, but if we only had like one before that, it stays 2.
Yeah.
right. You gain a hit dice when you leveled up. You don't get all of them back. You know what I mean? You just
So
get
I'm
the
at-
one you get when you leveled
I'm
up.
at 3 of 4. No. Yeah. Yeah, 3 of 4. We'd long rested the once, and then we long rested again, and then we leveled up.
Sounds right.
Well, we would have long rested the whole trip up. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. What the hell are we
Yeah.
talking about? I was gonna say
Yeah.
you guys just traveled for like 6 days. Yeah. You right. So I think actually we might call the session there,
Enough.
Yeah.
because
seems
this
good.
is a pretty decent stopping point for,
Sounds good.
especially for what's about to happen. So. Not meaning anything crazy is about to happen, just meaning like, you know, if we begin talking,
Too late, cut out of the bag.
it'll stop. It'll just stop at like a weird point. You know what I mean?
So something crazy is about to happen.
No, please don't read too much into that. It's just like it'll just be, you know, it just won't
Fucking crazy's about to happen.
won't end in a nice little bow like tonight, like this moment.
Fucking
is
Latham was a dragon.
More
the
dragons.
whole time.
All coming in.
But
If I was
yeah,
a badass, I
it's
would've
already 10:30 anyway. So
Yeah. If I was a badass, I would have multi-classed 1 level into Dragon Sorcerer and made it blue. Triggering scales freak everyone the fuck out.
like, what the fuck is happening? You like show back up to Onthar.
He's
like,
infected.
what happened to you?
He's infected.
We gotta put him down.
He must be purged.
Yeah.
And then Onthar beats me to shit with his maul.
Yeah. Right.
Sometimes dead is better.
Sure as hell hope we never have to go back to Greenest.
I'll
try
be
to-
fine.
Or try to infiltrate that camp again.
What was going through your head when you said all that in the first place, Liz? You just like,
Don't actually know. Not much was going through my head actually.
okay, that tracks.
I don't remember. What did I say? I said that
You said
I was just coming
Yeah,
back for
you said that
supplies.
there were still bandits there, and that we were scoping out the camp, and that you needed more supplies.
I literally was because I was trying
Right, right, right. That's because I was under the impression we were just gonna ditch Greenest and never come back. That's why I said we're not sure. I don't know. We're just still camping out. We don't know what the situation is, you know. And then just fucking ghost them, you know.
I had to play it in the sense of the character where I only know that you lied about us camping out longer.
And then fucking Mushroom Head didn't fucking make it any better. He just
Dude,
fucking
he was
doubled
an
down on the
asshole.
dog shit.
He was a literal asshole because like, oh, these are the horses that were paid for you to use. Oh no, I hate you. You're a guy. You're just a guy that's here. Get out of my face. I'm a horse guy.
You're also the guy that saved our town. Yeah, fuck you. I ain't giving these horses that are paid for. Piece of shit.
Like shit. I will have to say there was no deception checks or persuasion checks for that, and that made me feel bad.
Really?
Yeah, like it was just a straight up argument.
I thought that was okay.
I'm sad because I'm
But
not
that's fair.
smart.
The one time our charisma users actually like argue with someone, no checks are made. Get fucked.
There'll be plenty of opportunity, trust me.
8 to deception and 6 to persuasion. And also, if I'm pretending to be somebody else, aka Miney, I would have had advantage. Well, no, that would have been.
I don't think you get advantage, do you?
Yeah, no. Well, once I'm well, now that I have actor, I do.
Oh well, sure.
I just pretend to be anyone in the party and get it.
Actor with the ability to change your form is the stupidest shit, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It is very, very powerful.
Like the mimicry of voice doesn't really matter because you could just do that as a changeling. So it's just the advantage in the charisma boost.